Well, welcome back, everybody. Tonight is the premiere for the second season of Curse of Strahd. This feels like it's been a long time coming, and I am very excited. And I know my usual batch of victims are also excited to get this underway. But yeah, this is going to be a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us tonight for the premiere, I know he's hyped. Strider, are you ready for this?
I am ready. I am ready. Merry Christmas, you wonderful old buildings and loan.
Yes. Merry Christmas. Is there Christmas in Barovia? I don't know. We could find out in a couple sessions. Possibly.
It's always winter and never Christmas. Except it's depressing and we all want to kill ourselves here.
It's always sunny in Barovia, which means it's always cold in Barovia, probably.
by the light of the giant nasty space laser we barely avoided last session. That's our sun.
You know, I actually managed to work that attack into like a combat like rule. Like she can only use that, and she can only use that like every 10 days. Like she has to rest a lot before she can ever do that again. But It's good to have you back, man. I'm looking forward to seeing how your character is going to react to the events that happened last time. This is going to be interesting.
Me too. I'm partially to blame for a lot of it. This will be fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know she's ready to smite some shit and take some names. Tiny but Fierce is back. Are you ready for season 2?
I'm excited and ready and roaring to go.
Alrighty, that's what I like to hear. And of course, the better MSK has returned. This bitch was not here during the fight last time, but he's here to pay the price for his actions for last time. Ladies and gentlemen, Peon is back. How are you doing?
What's going on, y'all?
I was gonna say, you got something you want to say for yourself, son?
I forgot you're part of this party. Oh wait.
Oh wait. You ran.
Man, you were of great help last time, Wade.
Oh, of course. Anytime.
That's okay. I'm not even gonna do anything. I'm just gonna let the players handle your ass.
Oh, handle him, all right.
All right, and ready to continue his journey into the heart of darkness, ladies and gentlemen. Iron Oxide is joining us again tonight. How are you doing?
Oh, pretty good, all things considered. Sorry, hopefully the audio is not too bad. I'm winging it tonight due to some technical issues.
You sound okay.
All right, good.
I'm good.
Just kick me if I'm garbage. That's fine.
No, you are not
Well, that's
garbage,
every week.
man. Well, according to Tiny, you're garbage. I mean, you kind of let... Kind of let Darnell die. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
She would have saved Darnell, but she was too busy trying to save you, and then.
Oh, that's right. That was pretty funny.
No off-screen characters. This isn't Arcane Season 2.
And for anyone wondering about Darnell, it looks like Tactically is really retiring for the moment. You know, he's been playing this game. We've talked a lot, and you know, he's played this game for a very long time, and you know, he needs a break. But he did say he is open to coming back eventually, whether it's during this or, you know, it's another campaign we might run afterwards. But he just needs a break, especially with the holidays coming around, you know. Kit is in the chat. She cannot be here tonight as well.
Okay.
She is not feeling well. Kit, I hope you get better. We do miss you tonight. Our resident Darnell is in the chat, though. He says, where's the show?
Whoop.
I said we were about to start. Don't worry about it. We were too busy roasting our friend MSK. We need
Darnell, you are the show, sir.
And then, of course, we have a guest tonight. He's going to be riding along with you guys on this little journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Theo is joining us tonight. How are you doing tonight, Theo?
I'm doing great. Very happy to be here.
All right.
You know,
yeah.
By the way, kick me if I'm garbage is the same rule I had with my ex-girlfriend. So I appreciate it. Happy to be here.
Kit said, "What? A new person?" Yep.
Yeah.
We have recast.
And what a person, right?
We have recast Cicero in between seasons.
Oh God, we recast Cicero.
That'll be amazing.
He's the Hadar of this universe.
Oh shit. Nah, Cicero's just meant to be a fun and entertaining NPC, man. He's really, I mean, other than just bitch about how he's constantly being put out of a job, what has he done in this campaign?
Been comic relief, been like the most adorable, the most adorable little character interaction between Pact and him. How Pactus treats him like a little dog.
Yeah, Pactus treat him.
With no
treat him
regard
like a
for
little
his
dog.
self-respect. That's great. Here, sit on my shoulders, Goblin. Like, no.
No, put me down. Put me down.
Probably
I will not be put through such humiliation. Poor Cicero. Teddy's got a cat.
Aw, kitty.
It's Kitsune. I love that cat. That cat is amazing. All right.
Really
Well-
funny because I've got a couple shots of her that I've used as my avatar, and for some reason, Diesel is convinced that she's judging him. Anytime that her avatar comes up,
I
I thought I coined that already. I thought I was the one that said that.
Actually, Diesel said it first, but you've said it more often.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, guys, I know not everybody's here, but I promise you we are going to continue to have fun, and we are going to continue to see this thing all the way through to the end in my uncle's honor.
Yeah.
But I want to thank you guys for joining me again for the season 2 of Curse of Strahd. Unfortunately, I do not have any plans for a meme section tonight, but when you start a new season of something, you got to have a new intro. So let's play the new intro and get this underway. Headset warning, just in case it gets a little loud. Warning you beforehand. Let's get this underway.
Man, I'm too old to be headbanging.
I was not aware that
Wow,
Tiny was
dude.
playing a muscle mommy. That
Wow.
was
As
not,
somebody that
it was not made
appreciates
clear
a
to
good
me.
intro.
That was great.
Say it again, Iron.
Oh no, I cut off Theo. Go ahead, man.
No,
Oh, no,
what
I
were you
was-
saying? I'm so confused now.
We both start talking at the same time. I just said as somebody that appreciates a good intro, very, very well done. Dig
I
it.
put that together in 45 minutes.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, I would have had a lot more time to prep for tonight, but unfortunately, my mom reminded me that she wanted to come over and help me decorate my tree. I was like, oh,
Oh, yeah, that's so rude. God,
I was like,
you poor man.
Mom, I got D&D tonight.
God, spending quality time with a beloved family member. That's gotta. Are you okay? Do you need a hug?
Lame.
Right.
So, do you actually have a tree inside your tiny house as well as that big tree at your aunt's?
Well, the big tree belongs to my aunt. The tiny tree is in my tiny house.
Got it. Okay.
Makes sense.
Is this music not playing? Like, what is going on? There we go.
No, there you go.
Trying to set the atmosphere, but it's like it doesn't want me to.
All
right.
right.
Well, it got to set the atmosphere for when you play Strahd, man. Like, come on.
Yeah, this is incredibly badass, by the way. I'm very glad I got invited to this. This fucking rocks.
Nice.
Well, brother, at the end of the
say that
stream,
now.
I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna go, "Are you not entertained?"
This is not why you're here.
Meanwhile, these guys are gonna be like, "Spartans, what is your profession?"
Single column, diamond.
Tonight, we dine in hell. Dude, that movie is badass. That's my favorite Zack Snyder movie. I rewatched it. I'm like, that's my favorite Zack Snyder movie.
Yeah, back when he was actually good at his job.
Yeah.
So while we're just sitting, what classes is everybody? Just so I can kind of keep track because I am not a previous viewer.
All right, that is a good thing. You guys want to remind everybody who you are and what you're playing. Strider,
Yeah.
we will start with you.
Indeed. So I am a blood hunter. So I'm like a witcher, Geralt of Rivia.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
I cut myself, listen to the Cure, and that's how I get some better attacks. Lately, though, I have had an implication that there's a certain nasty dude on the other side of this mortal plane who has taken great interest in me, who may or may not be, who you may or may not know the name of. Regular human though, no special races or anything.
All right, and Tiny, what are you playing, and who are you?
I am an Aasimar. I'm a half angel, and I am in the from
Yeah, what
the
about your character?
what?
Yeah, but what about your character?
Aw, thank you.
Aw,
But
Can we keep this simping to a minimum,
mostly
please?
mostly I'm in the realm of healing and protecting life and all that stuff. But after having my party member slaughtered by an evil Aasimar, I'm all ready to kick ass.
Nice.
Hell, I wrote a fucking speech for the funeral.
all right, awesome. There will be a funeral tonight for Pac Dickley, so
Oh.
there will be. And the one who's probably going to face Tiny's wrath first, Eon. Who are you, and what are you playing?
Yo, what up? I am a drow, a little dark elf, and I am with the assassin
pussy?
role. With the assassin role, I'm a little sneaky boy. I like to stab people in the back.
And he's
And,
terrified of anything to do with spiders.
Exactly. Yes. If I goes my way, I'm going the other way. But yeah, basically, I'm an assassin drow, and I'm probably about to be called a coward many times this session.
Oh yeah, count on
Nice.
it.
All right, and Iron. Who are you?
All right. I am a 72-year-old ranger who has lived and died in Barovia too many times to remember his past life. All I know is my mission, and that is to kill Strahd. And nothing else or anyone else is going to stand in my way. Let's see. Chaotic good, ranger, a little bit of abilities as far as magic, but mostly just archery and hand-to-hand combat, and insulting the rest of the party every chance I get.
Dude, I'm so bricked up right now. Let's fucking go.
Well,
Yo,
Theo.
that's hard. I'm kind of hard.
Oh God. Well, Theo, you want to tell everybody in the chat and everybody here who you are and what it is you do, since you are a ride-along member this time, son.
Right. Well, this time I'm Theo Snodgrass, stand-up comedian, podcaster, sometimes voice actor. Please follow me on social media. And
I said describe your character.
oh, my character. Oh, sorry. That's my bad.
No,
That's my bad.
no. I fucked up the joke. I was gonna say no. I told you to describe you, not your character. Sorry.
Yeah. Do you want me to? So we had talked about a character in the chat. Do you want me to like be a character and just not be involved in the story, or do you want me to just kind of sit here and look pretty? It's up to you, buddy.
I would say for now, just kind of sit back and look pretty because I got a way to bring you in eventually if you are going to play with us, but we are nowhere near that point yet.
You gotta vet me. I totally get it. All right.
Well, since Kit has laryngitis, we need someone to randomly ask if they can roll for sex, so he can do that.
That's true. Yeah.
Darnell said, "Pros, it's fun. Cons, it'll hurt."
Wait, Max wife?
Guys, pros and cons list. Me joining for a little. Oh,
If
Well,
you
she
can come
might
on,
join.
Kit, absolutely. But I mean, if you've got really bad laryngitis, don't strain your vocal cords or anything.
right.
If you sound like a 60-year-old smoking New Yorker, go ahead and join. It'll be hilarious.
It works
All
for
right.
the tiefling.
Ladies and
Out
gentlemen,
to all, I've gone through 100 of you lovers at a time.
I don't know. I was thinking.
you guys ready?
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Last season on Curse of Strahd, our heroes met their most diabolical foe yet in the form of Alara, the right hand of Strahd. A fierce battle was fought on the goat farm as the party cast their spells. Their steel clashed with hers. The battle was ferocious indeed. But in the end, 2 casualties befell the party as Ismark the Lesser fell in combat, brother to Irina Koliana, who is now on the run to Vallaki. And of course, the party's very own Pact Thickly. A good man, an honorable man. Well,
Meh.
he was meh. No, he was legendary. Pact Thickly was legendary. Strahd showed up to once again taunt the party for their failures and made a decree that his patience for them is grown short finally. He then departed from them, leaving them to mourn their fallen. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we will pick up this season of Curse of Strahd. I'm going to say it's been about maybe a minute or two since the girl came out of the house and started to cry over Pact Thickly. And she's still crying over his body as you guys kind of stand around.
I'm still in the woods.
You're still in the woods.
No shit.
No. I got something crazy for y'all. It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we need a better description of the. I feel like we need a better title than the Battle of the Goat Farm.
Well, since you brought that up, we'll go ahead and address you, Keon. Would you have seen any flashing lights or maybe have seen glimpses of the battle during your
Not at
time in the
all.
woods?
Because I wasn't in the woods. I was in the hole.
Huh?
Are
How
ready
come
to-
you got to go in the hole?
Oh!
I want to go in the hole.
Did Keon just derail my whole stream in one freaking sentence?
Yes. and the irony being, he did it by using a sentence for something that you wanted us to do so badly in the past, and we refused to do so.
Come on, Nate. You wanted us to go down. I wasn't there for that, but yeah, you wanted everyone to go
Yeah,
down.
like 3
Half-
sessions ago, that hole has been out of my mind for at least 3 sessions. I had no plans backed up for going there.
But you did
Well,
have that.
remember.
You built that whole fucking map. You drew that whole map. So, like, technically, he could have things he did in the hole.
That's
What were you doing in the
what
hole,
you said.
Drax?
Yes. This is where D&D happens.
I just want to recite Marv from Home Alone. Wow, what a hole!
What a hole.
That's all I want out of life.
So, what I've come up with, my excuse. Well,
Oh. 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 Yo.
Hey, remember to breathe. You need to breathe.
I didn't know it was that kind of party, guys. That was yo.
There's a whole different stream now. This whole thing's gonna be behind the paywall.
This
ain't
is
it?
not the MSK show. Let's stop right now. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. What were you doing in the pit, Drax?
Okay. So
How deep was it? I need measurement.
If anybody asks what it smells like,
Was it damp or dry?
stop it.
Stop it.
I'm going to give if anyone in the
I am in character when I'm asking this, by the way.
Oh,
if anyone in the
You
audience
haven't seen
doesn't
me yet. You
actually
haven't seen me yet.
remember or know what we're talking about, a
so
few episodes ago, when we were traveling, our dear Dungeon Master created a situation where he wanted us to go into a opening in the ground and see, and he had created like a huge thing for that. Except we had a young child with us, a human child, and when everyone in the party decided they wanted to take the human child with us, I made the point that if we have a human child with us, we won't be able to do certain things. And since we had
I
a human
thought she
child,
would
we did
come
not
in
go into the
useful.
freaking hole.
We could have tied a rope around her, lowered her down, and she could have told us what was down there before we did.
See, this is why she's crying over Act Thickley's death and not giving two shits about your injuries.
I'm gonna make her tough, okay?
All right, we established he went to the hole. All right, what is everybody else doing?
Well,
Well,
I
we
would probably
standing.
be
I'm sorry. Go
trying
ahead.
to heal everyone who actually needs real healing.
That would probably be everybody. I'm not gonna make you roll it. We'll just role play it. You kind of go around healing everybody. Yeah, she's just kind of crying over his body still. Ismark is over on the front lawn. Strider, you made a point last session that you threw, a jacket over him. Because he's no longer amongst the living as well.
Mhm.
Was that her laughing?
That was my mom, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Laughing at my kindness.
Drax, do you come out of the woods? Like, what are you doing?
Not yet.
You should have run this by me before we started, ass.
sorry, I was busy.
Oh my god. All right. What is everybody doing?
Somebody's
Anybody!
gotta start digging. We're gonna get this guy in the ground before he starts to turn, and then we got to get to moving. So we got to make this quick.
I turn around and ask, "What was George? Is that his name? The man? Is he outside or is he still inside?"
I would say, George, his wife, Shrike, and their daughter, they're all standing out on the lawn. Shrike is kind of looking around. She's got her sword drawn, like she's looking for any other threat that might show up.
And she
But,
needed to be healed too, though. Didn't she get her ass handed to her by Lara?
Well, she already got healed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll walk over to George and ask, "Do you have a shovel?" Or no? How about no? I changed that. Where can we bury him? Them.
That's a lot less cold.
Yeah, a little bit.
For now, I say we just get him off the road. In the morning when it's day, we can worry about burying them. It's not safe to be doing this kind of thing at night.
All right.
But I do have shovels, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, maybe it could have been avoided, maybe not, but we'll never know. As I walk back over to Ismark, and I will respectfully but emotionally distantly carry him to a. Is there a barn or somewhere we can lay their bodies?
Yeah, there's like a little pen off to the side that used to belong to like their sheep and stuff.
All right. Okay, then I'll carry him over there and lay him down gingerly.
Okay. Tiny and Tikva and Roland, what are you guys doing?
Well, when I'm done healing everyone, I'm going to go to the little girl and try to calm her down. I don't need her to be hard, unlike some people.
Pause.
Oh yeah, that's cool. You know, she'll just die weak and soon.
I'm gonna say, are you just trying to calm her down, or are you trying to make her like walk away?
No, I'm trying to calm her down, and so that we can take the body away, so that he can be taken care of in the morning or whatever.
And you're just talking to her?
She suffered enough throughout this whole thing that I think she needs to be kind of held and calmed down.
I'm going to say, if you're going to talk to her and try to get her to calm down, make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Hey, Darnell, it's funny you say that because that's actually what I was thinking. Get your body in. That's why I was kind of hesitant to put him in the pen. I was like, you're gonna get eaten before I can bury you in the morning.
Well, shit. 7.
Unfortunately, no. I'm gonna say, Tiny, it doesn't really matter what you say to her. You're trying to be as soothing and, you know, calm as you could possibly be with her, but just the shock and trauma of seeing his body. I mean, she's been through a lot. Like, her entire town got nuked off the map, and now she's watching people that she's traveled with, you know, for a couple days now, just die in front of her. So she is really tore up. And it seems like the more you try to soothe her, the more her emotions rise.
Well, maybe it's cathartic. She didn't really cry all that much with all the other things she's had to experience. So hopefully this is she'll get it out of her system and not repress it too much.
But yeah, she's crying a lot harder over Pack Thickly now.
No,
well, he was the silly one in the group. Like she's the one the kid's gonna miss the most.
Right.
Okay, Roland, what are you doing?
He was so drove from.
Well, I'm kind of pondering what our next step's going to be since our horse ran away on fire.
Yeah, both the horses.
Shut up.
Both the horses died.
That nice carriage we had is gone.
Both the horses died. The wagon exploded. Like, I mean, it was a Michael Bay movie in episode 10. Holy shit.
So we may have to ask old George if he has or knows of any way for us to get some form of transportation going.
You want to talk to him?
Unless we're gonna walk the whole rest of the way.
All right. I mean, do you go up and try to talk to him?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
that's exactly what I say. So we're gonna need to find suitable transportation. Do you have any suggestions, or do you have anything that we could take?
I don't really have much to offer, but if it is possible, if you give me a couple days, I might be able to fashion a wagon for you.
Much obliged.
And a horse. But that's all I can really do.
That's enough. I appreciate it.
More than enough. We're grateful.
As I told your friend, it's kind of hard to do anything right now, especially at night. But I promise you, by day, I will do all I can for you.
Well, I think the sooner we're off your property, the safer your family's going to be, and the safer this little girl's going to be as well.
No, you don't understand. You've done more for my family than anybody. You all have sacrificed much. But you kept my family safe, and I thank you.
Well, it was at a pretty great cost, as you can tell.
The girl that he sent away, the Ismark fellow, what will you tell her when you find her?
That her brother died trying to protect her. It's the truth.
Do you think she'll see it that way, though?
She's familiar with Barovia. She knows what death means here.
He kind of bows his head and he goes, I thank you again. Like I said, by morning, I will do everything in my power to make sure you all get the transportation you need.
It would
Much
be good for
obliged.
us to rest up a little bit too. So if it takes a few days, that's not the end of the world.
Kit is here. How are
I'm
you
here.
doing tonight? Are you
Um,
feeling?
I got my water. I got my tea. I got my weed. I'm ready to go.
Well, good. Don't.
Oh
don't
yeah,
stare-
you smoke weed while you've got laryngitis or a respiratory infection. That's always a good idea.
It's like a minor cold. It's fine.
I will say though,
something-
don't.
I ate a spoonful of honey. It's fine.
Yeah.
My
I was gonna
first
say-
monitor isn't working. It's fine.
I was gonna say, if you have honey, especially raw honey, that should really help the throat.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
raw organic. And I have
Nice.
some tea.
I make a toddy because I get allergies every year. I make a toddy of hot water, honey, lemon juice, cayenne pepper, and whiskey, and it works pretty well.
Damn.
I
I don't have like
we have
two
a
of
very
those
strong
things.
body here. We just don't have the cayenne. Maybe I'll try that.
Yeah, actually, it works quite a bit, quite well.
Does anyone
Zach just
remember
got me
what
some.
Does anyone remember what I said the name of the wife was? Was it?
Your mother.
I want to say it's Elizabeth. It was a common name, but I don't think it's true. I don't think that's right.
I think Darnell.
Darnell, down, boy.
Oh, God. No, God. Stop it now.
Here's the thing.
Does it?
That is a common married man response to that complaint.
Is it true or?
Oh, Donna. Sorry. Why did I forget
yeah.
her name? Donna.
Yeah,
Yes,
the guy with the
he's right.
notes not here with us.
Hmm.
Yeah, the guy with the knowledge is
Yeah,
not here with us.
Donna.
All right.
Shut up.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Kit? Like, what is Frey doing in this situation?
I don't know.
Maybe she's
I
gonna
don't
go
know.
look for Drax because she's not good with all the emotions.
Well,
Yeah,
Drax is
I
not
was
here yet.
listening, and then I went to go make a tea. So and then I put pants on, so I actually don't know the last thing that was said.
Well, basically, I tried to calm the little girl who was crying over Pack down and rolled
Sure.
a 7, so she's crying horribly strong, intensely now.
Jeez, yeah, emotions make me nervous. I'm
Yeah.
autistic.
Roland thanked
Based.
George for, or asked George if he could help us get a new wagon or horse or whatever, so that we can continue on.
Mhm.
And Drax is still missing, so that's what I was saying. If the
Oh,
crying
shit.
girl upset you could go try to figure out where he went into the woods.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Thank you. Thank you, Teddy. That's my Pookie Bear. I need my Pookie Bear. I'll say, where the hell is this man? Where he been? He up and left.
We weren't even fighting a freaking spider this time.
Mhm.
I had no
Pussy.
plans for a
God.
combat encounter, but I think Drax is about to get us into one.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna beat his ass.
I'd be careful about what you do, Spider Boy. It's funny he says he hates spiders, but he's like,
hard.
With one sentence, he ruins Nate's entire plan for what he was going to
well,
do.
here's the thing. He hasn't said what he was doing there, so who knows? It may not have any effect on what I had planned at all. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. If he comes out of the woods, where the fuck are you? All right. I'm going to say Cicero is kind of standing amongst you guys. He's just kind of looking around in shock. You know, he's got his little top hat off, you know, because obviously you guys got fallen comrades on the ground. But Tiny, he walks right over to where you and the little girl are, and he puts his hand like on her shoulder as she's crying, and he goes, "It's okay, child. We must let them tend to him. Everything will be okay, I promise." And he starts like tugging on her a little bit, trying to get her to walk away with him.
Go back inside.
I have a
Yeah.
question. Who's
What's up?
taller, the little girl or?
I was actually thinking the same thing.
Obviously, Cicero's a little taller.
Okay, how old is the little girl? Also,
She's
really
probably
bad
like
with
se-
ages.
she's like she's like 7.
That's me.
Oh, really young. Okay. I don't know why I was picturing like a 11-year-old.
But after
I
like
think- originally, I wrote it down that she was like 7.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
but after like a little bit of prying, she eventually does kind of relent, and he starts walking her back towards the house. You know, he's like patting her back. and they disappear into the house.
He's a good little goblin.
Darnell.
I'm not crying again. I cried enough last session.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
That's fucked
What did
up.
you just say?
All right. All right, Keon. Quit beating around the bush. What are you doing?
All right, it's about time. So, I'm going to be coming out the woods at this point. I am limping. My clothes are tattered.
Oh, they're gonna say off. Damn it.
Oh, wow.
He's a phony, a big fat
Yo.
phony.
Shit.
I'm
Fine.
limping
Like
out the
right
woods.
before he walks
your
into
clothes
the
are ripped.
farm, he's rubbing dirt on his pants and smacking himself.
Oh man,
All right.
Yeah.
what an insane combat
Yeah.
encounter we had, man. We are so beat up. We are
Dude, did
so
you see that
tired. Wasn't
bitch?
it a bummer
Man.
that somebody died.
He's like,
That was
man, did you
the
see
whole
that bitch when she swung her sword, man? I felt that about a mile away. I felt it all the way in my bones.
Man, I
Oh,
thought they
man.
shot. But yes, I do come out the woods. My clothes are tattered. I'm limping. I'm holding my side. And I'm just, at this point, I'm kind of seeing everything. Because, of course, I didn't witness what happened because I was gone.
You immediately see
Pretty.
Pack Thickly dead and Ismark dead. That's the first thing that catches your eye.
Fuck.
And we're all crying.
Well,
yeah.
well, seeing that the first time, I dropped to my knees, and I'm kind of like on the wood line. I'm kind of hoping they don't see me yet, because I know things got. Well, I'm looking now. Things are a pretty dire situation. We lost 2 people, and but so here I'm gonna give a little shout out what happened to me. So before the battle had started, a strange force went over me and causing me to run down through the woods back to the hole, which that.
Wait, was it this one? Run. That was the force right there. Press X to doubt. Anyway, sorry.
But so, at a strange force come over me, making me run towards the hole through the woods, and that force was, guess who? Drum roll. Lolith.
Me.
Lolith? No. Sadly, was Lolith had kind of took over the dire situation about to happen, and the amount of fear that I was in, that Lolith actually took over me, and making me go down the hole.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to.
Lame.
Got it.
And so
You're saying a
while
lot
down
of
there,
stuff right now.
while down there, I was actually attacked by a couple drow as a revenge and kind of a punishment for running away. But I escaped. I did a little escape action, and I found myself back with the party.
So you ran away from a fight just to run into another fight,
Mm,
got your
no,
ass
no.
kicked in that fight, and then ran back to this fight.
but like
only
I said, I didn't
And you
want
were
to.
assaulted by 2 other drow, and you are as revenge for running away.
As a revenge running
Are
away
they
from
on
the
our
under-
side?
from
Who are these people? What
the-
are
from
they
the- from running
look
away from
like?
the Underdark.
All right.
From the
Revenge
escape.
for running away from the rest of the drow.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant us. Like,
Yeah. Not
we have
really.
2 allies, I didn't know that.
He doesn't actually like his evil spider demon goddess person, so he ran away from
What?
her.
No.
And the other drow don't like him because they have to worship her, and he ran away.
They were jealous.
I will say you guys don't need to roll perception. If you're standing on the lawn, I'm going to say there's enough light illuminating, the darkness of the night that you see Drax kind of fall to his knees once he comes out of the woods.
Okay, immediately I run over to him. What do I do first? What do I do first?
Where the fuck have you been?
Why are tieflings always so horny?
I kiss him.
Hilarious.
I get a kiss.
I kiss him passionately and aggressively. Okay, hold on. I look at him. I grab his shoulders. I look at him. I see what's happening. I see that he's injured. I kiss him passionately and aggressively, and then I slap him harder than I kissed him.
Nice.
And I say, "Where the fuck were you?" Okay, yeah,
We're turning on. Damn.
I know that was a lot in one. But I mean, we haven't really done anything. We've been flirty, and then I thought you like died, so I missed you, or whatever.
Makes sense.
That was an emotional roller coaster. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Couldn't hear you, Theo.
Yeah, what?
Fuck.
Also, so nice to meet you, Theo. Also,
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
great.
Now
Get out
we
of
can.
here.
now you're muted.
You're
Stop
like
touching your
robotic. You
mute
were
button.
perfect, and then you started to say what you wanted to
Right
say.
after this line.
You know what? You know what? The timing is so fucked now. I don't even want to.
God himself will not let you share that joke.
Never mind.
Strahd himself.
Happy to be here.
So,
Anybody else?
I stand up, stare at him from across the way for a minute, and then attend to preparing his mark for burial. Then I just ignore him.
You just stare him down with a scowl, pretty much.
Yeah, he's alive.
That
He's
was-
fine.
Yeah, just staring out with the scowl, and then I go back to my work.
Okay. Tikva.
I would walk over to Drax because I can see that he's beat up.
You
And I
kick
can
him
ask-
over.
If he needs healing or mending. But I'm not gonna say it in a very nice tone of voice because he has not explained yet where the fuck he was during this fight.
Right.
As before or after you kick his ass.
I'm trying to be a good Asimar and not go for revenge.
Remember, Fallen Azamar is a sub race, so
Well, that's what Alana is, Alara, or whatever the fuck her name is.
I at this point, while seeing what's going on, I decline your healing. I'm at a point where I'm like seeing this, I feel I don't deserve, and I'm not actually injured enough to where that I need some type of mending.
Roland, what do you got to say about this drow?
I'll just give him a nod and go back about trying to find a place to put Pact. I'm not really interested.
He said, "Fuck you." Actually.
Yeah, bam.
We got shit to do, man.
This is a lot less angry than I thought you guys would be.
Yeah, I thought they were getting my ass kicked.
Hey.
Oh,
Play
I
your
got
character. Here's what I say. Just play-
Get out of it.
I mean, he is a drow. Do you think we could, what do you
I mean,
expect?
I'm just saying, play your characters. If you think you would absolutely go ape shit berserk and tell him to fuck off in this situation, do it. Don't be scared to embrace it.
Previously
back
I
to
might,
do-
but not me now. I don't think I am now.
He's a changed man.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he's alive, so they have other things to do.
Yeah, we're gonna
But I
have to
explained,
keep our numbers up. For,
I'll kick his ass for you guys. I got this.
But I explain. I kind of give it like a little rundown of what happened to him, what happened to Frey, what happened to me to Frey, and something that I don't know what came over to me to causing me to run, and I found myself in the pit of the hole that we came across, and I was attacked, ambushed by 3 other drow with full intent to kill me down there, saying this is what you deserve for your betrayal of Lilith.
Kitty. Sorry. What were we talking about? You're like being real serious. And I'm like, Kitty.
Oh, another little
so
void response.
cute.
No. Anybody got anything they want to say to that?
I'm gonna slap him again.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm gonna
Okay.
slap him again with tears in my eyes. I mean, I was still crying over Pact. Oh my god, I'm so fucking phlegmy. Ugh. I'm gonna.
As a viewer, that is unpleasant.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
Say
I
what
can't
you're
even-
feeling.
I can't even talk. I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm gonna slap him again, and then with tears in my eyes, I'm gonna say something like, "I thought you were dead," And then I'm gonna be looking at him with like half really pissed off and half really grateful that he's not dead.
No.
Maybe like mostly pissed off.
I was gonna say, how is nobody in this party kicking his ass right now?
He's beat up, and I obviously like him, so
Fuck him.
I'm not gonna hurt him more. That you want me to roll for sex? Roll for sex? You said fuck him? You said roll for sex? This is a good time. Let's go back into the woods.
Whoa!
Always the tieflings. Always.
Oh my god.
Are you
It
a
is.
bard also?
No,
No, she's not. She's
I'm a sorcerer.
We don't have a bard. That's one thing.
No,
we
we
don't
don't
That's
have.
why MSK should have been a halfling bard.
Absolutely.
Dildo swaggins. Come
Dildo
on.
swaggins.
Those little
Absolutely.
wagons. But I extend myself up, and I try to limp my way over to
You could lean on
See
me, baby.
back.
I got you.
see Pax's body.
You hear the gong and he sits up like the Undertaker. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just-
I'll be like, yes.
no, he's dead. He's pale white, Keon.
What happened? Like, all I remember is that thing coming down, and all I remember just waking up and
Wait, you
Alaric.
remember what?
all I remember was seeing Allura come down. I was like, seeing that beast of a woman, Allura, come down, and it was just, don't know what came over me. What happened to him?
Alara killed him.
I mean, do you want a description? Pretty sure he was cut in the gut and bled out.
Oh,
painfully,
fuck.
slowly. He did
What were
talk
his last
a lot
words
the last
again?
few minutes. I don't know. There were a
Anyone
lot. Of
remember that?
I think his last words were "bang ding ow."
That can't be right.
His last words were "holy fook, we too low,
Oh.
bang ding ow."
Like his feet high.
He said something about a cum den. I don't know.
Lady boy.
But hearing kind of what happened, I dropped on my knees. I smacked the ground. Damn it! I should have been here. I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's an understatement. I don't think it would have made a difference, to be honest. But you're gonna
Hey.
have to explain what happened.
I know. I have a lot of explaining to do.
Nursing a lot of splendid to do.
It's about this time that George comes back out. He's like, "Let's get him off the road, and then I'll provide you rooms for the night, and however many days afterwards."
Oh, thanks, dude.
We appreciate it.
Thanks,
that's
bro.
when
I dab him up.
He kind of grabs Pact by the ankles. If anybody wants to grab his bleh,
Grab his
What are we
arm.
grabbing?
grab his wrists.
I got him.
Who would
Grab
help
his
me
shoulders?
carry him?
right.
No, I just drag him by his feet.
All right, whoever jumps in and helps, you guys kind of carry him over to the goat pen where Strider has put Ismark's body.
Put him in the goat pen. Nope, they're gone.
We'll bear them tomorrow. For now, let's get inside before anything else happens.
I ask George, do you have a blanket we can lay over this other man?
I do, and he retreats back in the house for a split second, and then when he comes back out, he's got this green wool blanket.
I don't know if you like the color green. Do you have a different one? Maybe like blue or red.
It is
Doesn't
the
really
only one.
match
It is the only one I have.
All right,
Doesn't
whatever.
match the sickly pallor of death on his skin.
All right, you throw the blanket over him.
We all go inside.
Yep.
I assume we will. We
I'm
hope
gonna
nothing
say-
else happens tonight, but I assume one of us will stay up and be guard.
I would say, yeah.
I volunteer.
Oh, damn it! Beat me to it. I was going to. Damn.
Fine, I'm sleeping. Long rest, definitely.
Hey guys, check this
we'll
out.
Oh
Great.
gosh. Oh,
Uh,
That's so fucking cool.
All right, I'm gonna say 5 days pass. I would have had an animation to play here, but I didn't think about it until right before we started tonight.
a few moments later.
I was just about to say.
Right. But hold on a second. Don't need to be too scary. But yeah, I'm gonna say it is 5 days later, and you guys. I'm gonna say you guys have made yourselves about as comfortable as you could possibly get here. On this particular day, you know, the atmosphere, it's pretty somber. I mean, you guys literally just lost 2 companions. But
And then we did nothing for 5 days? That's crazy.
Did we not bury them? Do we not?
I was still out there.
I'm gonna say they got buried, and you guys have planned a ceremony for today, just to say some words. And we cut to George as he is in the back, you know, beating on a. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Huh?
I was gonna say
the time or the place, George.
It's not the time to run. Doesn't matter how I would it. He's building your carriage. You know, he's taking planks of wood and he's hammering them together, and he's building. Yep, exactly. He's hammering wood,
nailing it, screwing it, tightening it,
twisting it.
Oh,
slapping
whacking
it
off from my shed.
taking a riding crop to it. What?
You know, he's out back at a workbench just hammering away. You know, he's putting together. Okay, let's get away. Let's get away from
all of the following is what she said.
Fucking hell. We cut to Donna in the kitchen. She's kind of just doing dishes, you know, minding her own business. The little girl, she's kind of watching George as he's working, but she's also kind of looking sadly over at the dirt mounds where you know, where you guys have buried Ismark and Pact.
Do you think they'll stay dead?
But finally, George goes, finished. And he takes one last plank and he walks right over to this makeshift carriage he's made for you guys. And he slaps it on and he starts to nail the last piece into it. And he drops his hammer and he yells, "It's done." Where is everybody? What would everybody be doing right now?
Well, I'd be outside standing guard, so
All right.
I'll be the first one to go hear him announce from the barn that it's done and go over and inspect the carriage, make sure it's suitable.
I mean, it's not as nice as the one that Alara blew up, but it looks like it'll get the job done. Like it's built together well enough to where it should be able to hold you guys and get you guys to Velaki.
That's all we
Enough
need.
wood to get the job done.
Oh my god.
Pact lives on through everyone.
Pact lives on through everybody, son. All right.
I'll come back from the checking the perimeter, like a little patrol around the woods and barn and stuff in the pathway.
Okay.
I will spend the last few days meditating and trying to get myself ready so that I could, if that bitch comes back again, I can use Radiant Soul.
Oh, that's perfect because Tiny, I need you to make an Arcana check.
Oh shit.
Hold on. Wait, what's my? I got a bonus for Arcana, don't I?
this will be the beginning of something that's going to transpire throughout the course of the second season.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
15.
Tiny, that is a fail.
Damn.
Because no matter how
Try to
hard
trade dice.
no matter how hard you've meditated, and even before the events of the past, and even before the events of before the last 5 days, you have felt the presence of your God and the voice in your head slowly abandoning you. Your connection to the gods is weakening.
Well, that's not nice.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna say, as you concentrate, like you can feel the sweat coming down your brow. You can feel the veins in your forehead popping a little bit as you're trying to concentrate and feel their presence and hear their voices. And you feel and hear nothing.
What did you do?
It's that bitch's fault.
You say that out loud? It's a bitch's fault.
I get very frustrated that I can't seem to do what I need to do. And I can't tell if it's because I'm in Barovia and it's so evil it's blocking my connection, or if it's Alara or something similar. But I'm going to just be frustrated enough to just blame it on her and just get up and just yell, that bitch, it's all her fault.
When you do that, Donna kind of pokes her head in from the other room. She goes, "Are you okay, madam?"
Yes. Sorry to disturb you.
No, you're the one that seems disturbed. What troubles you?
I am an Aasimar. Much of my power comes from my connection to my gods. Here, I can no longer hear their voices. I can no longer feel their strength. And I don't know why, but I assume it has to do with that fallen Aasimar bitch and what she's been doing.
Period.
I know that the gods of your world and Barovia's are very different in nature, but did you feel their presence when you came here?
I could hear their voice to some degree when we first got here, but I haven't heard it since.
I don't mean to spread doom and gloom, but do you think it's possible that the curse of Barovia is finally working its way onto all of you?
If you mean the darkness that that infests as much as possible this world is infecting us, including myself, it's a possibility. But I'd still rather blame her.
That is troubling indeed. And she kind of looks down, and it's about this time you hear George's voice from outside the house as he screams about the grave site being ready. Should we go to your friends? She's like, she goes, it sounds like we're ready to say goodbye to your friends.
It's time.
It is. Kit, what are you doing? That's not an answer.
Like tied up in the back, or what?
I didn't think that far. I didn't think that far ahead. I don't know.
Cuts to the living room. The kids are like braiding her hair.
You tell me what I'm doing, and I'll go with that.
The chickens fly out from the background, and their feathers form a curtain of love right behind her.
I love that. That's so romantic.
All right, Trax, what are you doing?
I'm already in the back. Kind of leaned up against a tree.
All right, I'm gonna say
We'll
wind.
say I'm with him.
Okay. I'm gonna say the wind. There's a nice gentle breeze today, as far as Barovia goes. It's like, it's not warm, but it's not cold either. But I'm gonna say if that's what you're doing, you're kind of just leaning against the tree and you're just kind of taking in the breeze as you watch your party members start to gather around the gravestone that George was so kind to make for your fallen comrades.
Can I tell you something? And I could totally be wrong, but I think you spelled it wrong.
Shut your mouth. Anyway.
It's the French spelling of pact.
Yes, sir.
That's what the AI generator gave me. Leave me alone.
It's great. I love it. It's great. Totally fine. Absolutely.
It's amazing what you can create with just a few words and a couple prompts.
Yeah, that looks real.
Yeah.
Kraus looks really good.
I'm gonna say everybody did hear George crying out, saying that the graves were ready. So
I'll come out of the forest, and having been summoned by it's that bitch's fault.
Like, it just echoes throughout the valley. We cut to Strahd and Ravenloft going, "Oh goddamn!" somebody's angry out there.
Hey, it's your fault. Hey, fuck you, Tony.
What's your name? What? What's your name? Tony. Fuck you, Tony.
What's your name? Ezekiel.
You see that?
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel. That name fucking sucks. Hey, you see that fire right there? Don't you dare. Don't you bring my mother into this. I fucked your mother right next to it. Fuck.
Damn.
I love that shit. Oh man. The video is legendary. Oh god.
Oh, shit.
So anyway, I'll emerge slowly from out of the woods.
Right.
Here, and just in time to hear George say the grave is ready.
Yeah.
I breathe a stroll slowly over to where the grave sides are.
Okay. Everybody else?
Start making two. I get up and make my way to the group around the grave.
Okay. Everybody else?
I'm still checking out the wagon. I'll be over there in a few minutes when I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Checking the
Tifa, Hit.
I'm with Drax. If it's okay with my Pookie Bear, I would say that the past 5 days, I would say we've been closer, and then he told me kind of more about what happened. If you want to, and
That works.
we're kind of like a little bit closer now.
Oh.
But we didn't have sex yet.
Sexual,
Clarify.
Sexual healing. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Night nurse.
Too sad for sex, but we definitely cuddled. So I'm just with him. I'm just
Is this the fucking Hallmark channel? What's going on here?
yeah, it's romantic.
Right?
Failing a lot of dice rolls is why it hasn't happened yet.
Now you see what I just stated by the new wagon.
Mhm.
Is D&D on a hall? Is D&D the Hallmark channel? Anyway.
Hearts
All
are
right.
rocking. Don't come a knocking.
Just wait, it's gonna get rated R. I promise.
Oh lord.
I'm gonna say Shrike is still there too, except she's kind of perched
shit.
on top. She's perched on top of the house. She's got her wings wrapped around her like a cloak.
Wait,
but
who?
she's just kind of standing up there
Right.
with her arms crossed and looking
gargoyle.
down at you
A
guys.
lot like Demona.
I don't remember that. That probably was when I wasn't here.
Dumbass. Anyway, no. Pay attention. No, I'm just kidding. No. But yeah, she's just kind of perched up there and she's watching you guys from a distance, and she kind of like sits down and lets her legs kind of dangle over the side of the house. Cicero walks up with the little girl you guys have been with. Well, the little girl that's been with you, and George and Donna's daughter, and they kind of make their way up to the graveside as well. But Donna and George are standing there. The wind is blowing, and George looks at you guys and he's like, I didn't know much of your friends, but from the events that took place 5 days ago, they seemed like men I would like to have known a lot longer. And he kind of bows his head and steps back, and whoever wants to step up and say some shit.
Today we mourn the loss of people who were important to us. A fierce ally. And I'm not grieving. I'm angry. Angry that their light was snuffed out by someone who should have been a protector. An Aasimar like me, who chose to betray everything we stand for. And I promise to them and their souls that I will get revenge.
When your protector Aasimar says that, that's not good.
I got chills.
I'm gonna say when you finish that, Tiny, like even Donna kind of looks at you, like she's got this look on her face of, did she really just say that? Like, holy crap!
Badass.
I kneel down, take a handful of dirt from the top of both graves, rub it in my hands, say, "We carry you with us." Let's stand back up.
Nice.
Who's next?
I'll walk up and I stand there and look at both graves.
You spit on them.
Wow!
Spit on him by existing.
A little deep sigh. Like, I apologize to you both for not being there to fight along your sides. I'm ashamed of what has happened to you both. No, I promise I will atone for this mistake and get revenge for both of y'all. And I kind of apologize enough for not fighting alongside you guys. And I take my step back.
Lean back with my mind on my money and my money on my money.
All right.
I mutter to him out of earshot of anybody else. You're not the only one you're not the only one. I'm trying to structure this right. You're not the only one on damn it. You're not the only one.
You got this.
You're not the only. I had it. That's why I'm saying, damn. That's
I
perfect.
know I'm not the only one.
You're not the only one whose hands are stained with the blood of inaction.
Yeah, there you go.
Roland, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sitting there listening to everybody. I've got a flask pulled out.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of make my way up in front of everybody. And I just say that this is what happens when we're not working together. I look directly at you, Keon.
Ah, shit.
This isn't a time for selfishness. And then I turn and look directly at Tifa, or secrets. If we won't want anyone else to fall, we have to start working together. Whether we like or trust each other or not, this is the price all of us will have to pay.
I told you what the voice said in my head when you asked. It didn't mean anything then, and it still means nothing now, and I haven't heard shit since.
Mm-hmm.
All right, no fighting.
What? That's the best part of D&D. You gotta why.
No fighting at the funerals.
Oh, especially fighting at the funeral.
This is where, as a DM, I sit back and I shut the fuck up and I just let you guys do it.
Well, I have something that I was gonna say at the grave, but I typed it. Could somebody just read it for me? Because I'm trying to just suck on a cough drop. My throat hurts.
Where'd you type it?
I just sent it in the private chat.
Oh, okay.
It's a little long.
I'll
I just
read it.
typed it. Thank you so much.
Excuse me. Today we gather to honor not just a warrior, but a friend, a comrade who stood by our sides when the shadows were deepest. Pact, your blade was swift, your heart unyielding, and your loyalty unmatched. You were more than the battles we fought together. You were the laughter by the campfire, the steady hand in the storm, and the first to raise your shield when danger loomed. Though your path now leads beyond the veil, your memory will guide us. and your courage will inspire us, as well as your sacrifice.
Yeah. I like when you deliver it. I'm gonna do that more often. Because I like to write things
He predicts about Gizmark.
up. Yeah, he was cool too.
He's dead too. We like him.
I didn't have any strong feelings about him. Either way,
When she
he was cool.
when she finishes giving that speech, the girl that's been with you guys, she walks up, and if you look at her in her hand, she's got a little dandelion that she found,
Oh.
and you watch as she starts to tear up a little bit. And she starts sniffling, and she walks up to right at the base of the stone, and she plants it right there. And then she walks over to Ismark's and does the same thing.
Anybody got
Imagine
any
the little girl from
spells?
Braveheart.
And then Tiny, just for emotional effect, like when she's done, she starts crying again, and she turns and she buries her head, in your thigh.
No.
You know, in your thigh. Sorry, the way you said that. In your thigh.
And Donna steps up and she goes, "Be at peace, sons of the land beyond our borders." And then she takes a step back. And then George kind of reaches behind him and he picks up what looks like a floating lantern. And you watch as his finger like illuminates a small flame, and he lights it, and it starts to float out of his hand and into the air. It is done. I wish to all of you, when you find Irina, was that her name?
Yes.
Yes.
One of them.
Oh shit, where's she at actually?
True.
Shit.
Just let her know that her brother has been laid to rest, along with your friend. And that maybe her fortune will guide her back here again one day so she can visit them.
Thank you. We will let her know.
Can I ask
I
a
don't know. I
question?
can. Can you ask a question?
I have a little question.
That's
Yeah,
what
go ahead.
Can you pull up the map and show me where we are right now?
I don't have
Okay.
the map right now.
Shit. Okay, never mind. When you find it, circle it and send it to me. I'm just curious where we are.
X
Exactly.
never marks the spot.
I'm trying to get us the fuck off this farm, but I got a story I'm trying to tell. Anyway,
Sorry.
no, it's okay. But it is about this time. But George kind of turns and he walks back over to the carriage that he has made for you guys, and he pats on it, and you hear the sound that the wood makes when he pounds on it. He goes, "It is ready. I figured we would have this ceremony today before all of you departed."
That's nice.
Where do you all plan on heading? And for anyone that forgot the name's town, it's Vallaki.
That's
love
that,
that
and that's
one.
where we sent. Elena was supposed to run to go to Vallaki, so we should at least go down that road and see where she is, if she's got there or not.
Yeah.
Will we face any danger along the way? Much danger
Unfortunately-
along the way.
Unfortunately, my friend, I can't answer that correctly. This is Barovia, so I pray to the Morning Lord that the remainder of your journey is swift and not many dangers await.
That's about as best you can get in Barovia.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
If
take
you
it.
haven't figured out by now that Barovia is a dangerous place, then I don't know what to tell you. He kind of lightly chuckles under his breath. Like there's a hint of sadness when he chuckles a little bit, because even he knows that going out there into the wild is still you run the risk of suicide, basically.
Let us hope our journey is uneventful.
Nah, Pact is gonna be haunting our ass the whole way there.
I've packed the carriage with drink, food. Valaki is about a days and a half ride from here. If you need to stop and make camp, there is supplies in there, but as far as guarding yourselves from any predators or creatures that might prowl the roads, that is up to you.
We understand. And once again, we're grateful for your time and your help, your assistance, and the use of your home. May all the gods of goodness bless you and keep your family.
And this sweet, sweet carriage.
I just say thanks, bro, and dab him up. I'm just gonna dab everybody up.
Roland is over there like painting flames on the fucking carriage.
Spray painting. He's tagging it.
What a George looks at you, Tiny, and I need to speak with you for a moment.
All right.
I go over to the cart with Lion.
All right. He kind of pulls you to the side, Tiny, and he kind of like leans in like he's whispering a little bit. The child. Do you think it's safe to take her out on the road with you after what just happened?
I thought we'd already agreed to leave the child with them.
I thought we did too.
Well, I know the circumstances are a little different now. I'm just
She
saying,
belongs-
is that
somewhere where she can grow up.
so?
She
You
belongs
still
somewhere where there are people who can teach her and protect her. And I believe, if you still are willing to do so, that you and your wife are those people.
we are still willing to take her in, but will she be happy with that? I wonder.
Is anyone in Barovia ever really happy?
Boom.
Oof. Oof.
Owned.
Well,
I honestly believe that her best chance for happiness and for as normal a life as is possible in this hellscape is with you, your wife, and your daughter.
Tiny, as you're talking to him about this, if you glance out of the corner of your eye, she sits on the back of the carriage.
Oh no!
I mean, if you gotta put her to sleep first, then you gotta do what you gotta do. Like that one time you put me to sleep.
I was thinking.
Like that one time I was freaking out. Like naked freaking out.
Oh,
That
God.
was funny. That feels like so long ago.
It was hot.
Yeah, I was like, what? Wait, I was crying and having a panic attack.
That's the way I like it.
But you were naked.
Wow.
So... Damn.
Oh, God. He goes, it will take some convincing, but if you can convince her to stay, we will take her in.
We will talk to
I'll
her.
help you convince her.
She belongs here.
Cicero he picks up a bag off the ground that George had like set by the carriage and he throws it in. Like he's helping you guys load up. Make it
Wait, who's
fast.
coming?
I'll be waiting on the porch once you've talked to her. And he
So I guess I go. I think that probably the smartest thing to do is actually to talk to Frey
Mhm.
and maybe even Strider. I'm not even going to talk to Roland. About that she,
What about
that she needs to stay here, and we need to make sure that she understands that we would love to have her come with us, but it's too dangerous, and that her best chance for a future is here.
I'm gonna let you guys role play that out.
I
like,
say we
your
take her
character.
with us.
Oh my god.
You say that now, and then there's going to be another hole, and you're going to get bitchy because you can't go down the hole.
I was about to say,
going
we won't be able to go down another hole with her around.
Yeah, and then the next person we bury is gonna be her. We're not taking her.
Very possibly. Yeah.
Hey, I need a Robin, and sometimes you go through quite a few of them.
That's horrible.
Oh my god.
Eventually, we'll find a kid that doesn't suck and die.
The darkest, most fucked up version of Batman you can have. Okay.
While you guys are having this conversation, she's just sitting on the back of the carriage, like kicking her feet and like looking down at him.
All right.
Hey, Robin, I mean little girl.
No, continue having your conversation.
I'll walk over and
I think we should
try
go
to
as a
pick
group.
pick her up off the back, and then take her over to Tikva and Frey. We can have this conversation now.
She's kind of looking at you a little funny as you carry her over there. Like she's looking at you like, why'd you pick me up?
All right, little one, need your help over here. Come over here for just a minute. We need to talk about something.
She kind of gives you the rock eyebrow a little bit.
Did you enjoy your time with? Have you enjoyed your time so far with the? What was the little girl's name? The other girl, the other daughter. Do we know?
I don't think I ever gave her a name.
I don't think you did. Did you enjoy your time with? Did you enjoy your time with Donna and that's her name,
George.
Donna?
Yeah,
Donna and George.
The nameless child.
And the cursed child. Yeah. You know, Donna and George have
There's a
said how
book and a
much they
play we don't
enjoyed.
talk about.
Indeed. Yeah, Donna and George have said that they have enjoyed your company here. Have you enjoyed it here as well?
They're nice. I like them.
Well, they said that they would love to have you stay here with them. How's that sound?
You kind of see her face goes from like lit up to kind of sourful a little bit. Like she looks a little sad and she's like, but I got to go with you.
You do.
Little one,
Eventually.
we would
Sorry, go
love to have you. No problem. Little one, we would love to have you with us. But what we're going is going to be even more dangerous than what you've already seen. And to be honest, we can't guarantee your protection. Here you have a chance for a real life. We want you to have a good life.
But who's going to protect y'all?
We have Cicero.
What? You hear him? No, wait. Hold on. Rewind. We cut to Cicero hears that. And we just cut to him. He's eating a potato that he's pulled out of a sack. He's like, what?
Just
When
full
like
potato.
180s
I glared at
turn.
him to say, right?
That's right, Cicero. Your goblin magic will keep us safe from all harm.
Somebody
He
animate
puts
this.
his mouth is like full of potatoes, and he just smiles and he goes. Just
I like a
gives
little
a
girl.
thumbs up.
Mhm.
See?
Bottom line, kid, you ain't coming with us.
Damn.
It'll lead up to that.
Nah.
She goes,
All right.
but I'll miss you guys.
And we will
And
miss you
we'll miss
too.
you
But
too.
we don't have blankets where we're going. We don't have animals. We don't have fun animals for you to play with. There won't be any There won't be any children that you can run around on the grass with. That's not going to be very fun for you. It's not going to be very fun for us either. But we're grown-ups. We can handle it.
Strider, Tiny, I'm
Right.
going to say, since you guys are the ones mainly talking to her,
On it.
persuasion checks.
I knew it.
I'm thinking
Yeah, I
about
wasn't trying to
breaking up the
persuade. I
party.
was just being straight up. Bottom line, kid, you can't hang.
Damn.
18.
Ooh, Tiny with an 18. Strider.
I have. Well, I'm trying to see if I have any at 12, but I'm trying to see if I have any.
What's your charisma modifier?
That's Damn it, 10.
Well, no, 10 passes. 10 passes.
All right.
She's a kid.
Yeah.
She starts to get choked up a little bit, and you see eyes like you see tears kind of appearing in her eyes, and she goes, "Okay, I'll stay."
Excellent.
Okay.
You
I
can look
want-
after Pact while we're gone.
Cast Radiant Soul and then take one of my feathers and give it to her. Can I do that?
Dude, that
What?
is fucking sick. All right.
I want one.
So you guys are watching this as this little girl is crying and Tiny is like talking to her, and Tiny stands up and you watch as the light in her eyes begins to glow, and all of a sudden just whoosh, these 2 incorporeal wings sprout from her back, and they're like wreathed with a mix of fire and light.
Yes!
That goes the
Aaron
whole
from
time.
Borderlands! Awesome!
Girl. And you
Heck
saw me
yeah!
naked. That's crazy.
And you do what, Tiny?
I'm gonna take one of the feathers off my wings and give it to the girl as a memory and as a promise that if at all possible we will come back.
Tiny, she is looking up at you in awe. You were like one of the coolest things she's ever seen in her entire life.
Absolutely.
And it's about this time you hear Cicero just off camera. My eyes! Bald,
It only
he's
lasts
bald.
a minute.
My eyes!
Since it only lasts for 1 minute anyway, I take the feather, pluck the feather out, and then immediately turn it off.
All right, they just kind of disappear from your back, and you just hear Cicero again. I'm blind.
Shut up, Goblin! I'll kill you if I have to later.
How is poor Cicero gonna navigate now? No, I'm just fucking around. She takes the feather, and she kind of takes it, and she like tucks it behind her ear.
Mm-hmm.
You see, child.
She eats it.
Only you could stand guard the way. Only you could stand guard in this way. No one else can. That's why we need you. Why we need you here.
She immediately hugs you, Tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Be safe, please.
We will do our best. And as that feather is a connection between you and me always. And if at all possible, I will come back.
She looks up at you, and then she steps away. And if you look behind her, George and Donna are kind of standing there. George has got his arms crossed, and he's got a big smile on his face, and Donna's standing there, and she's kind of doing this number. Like she thinks this is the most precious thing she's ever seen in her life. And he gets down on one knee, and he calls out to her. He's like, "Come, child. You will have a good life here. I promise." And she kind of looks at you, Tiny, and then looks over at George, and she reluctantly, but still optimistically, walks towards him.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, kid.
Well, bye.
I dab her as she walks away. No.
When she walks over to her, Shrike jumps down from the roof. She goes, "So you're all heading out?"
Yep.
We have a greater purpose to tend to.
By fighting,
I'm sort of keeping it together, but if you really notice, I'm really not happy about leaving the child behind, and I'm kind of sad.
I'm going to say Shrike notices the look on your face, Tiny, and she puts a clawed hand on your shoulder, and she goes, "I assure you that little one is in good hands. If anybody comes near her," and she lifts her great sword like on her shoulder, and you hear it just clank as it hits like a part of her, it hits a part of like her breastplate. She's like, "They'll have to answer to me."
I feel better knowing you're here.
And as for you and the rest of you, go and give Strahd hell.
That's the plan.
Are you sure
Yeah, I
you
do.
don't want to join us?
Hell yeah.
Well, one of you raised the question of whether or not this place is truly safe. I feel like it will be safe as long as I'm here, so I will stay here for the time being. But I will promise you this, my friends. When the day comes, when you draw your swords in the final battle against Strahd, I will be by your side.
Then keep
You
yourself
got
safe
coming.
and get stronger till that time comes.
On my honor as a warrior, I pledge that I will be there.
Keep your sword sharp.
Oh, she's very sharp, and she smirks. And as for you, Drow and Drax,
I was looking on. I was sitting on the cart, like,
oh, you were on the cart.
Yeah, I was kind of at the cart. Yeah.
All right. She walks over to you. I need you. Hold on a second. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, it's not hitting me for shit.
What'd you roll?
24.
Well, she's not attacking you. Just hold on. You're not taking damage from this. She goes, as for you, Drow, she walks over to you and she slaps you on the ass.
God damn it!
Oh.
Run away like that again, and I promise you that bitch in the black armor will be the least of your problems.
How does Frey feel about seeing him get his ass slapped?
That was hot. She's thinking me next.
Somebody watch.
I promise.
There's a little callback right there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll make sure this will never happen again. And let's hope this never happens again.
She meant nothing to me.
You better, because my sword, He Who Grins, might want to taste drow meat. Her sword is called He Who Grins.
Oh God, that's badass.
That's cool.
That's metal as fuck right there, son.
Let's hope not the cross blades.
She
I'll
goes,
make-
good luck to you. And she gives like a seductive wink and she walks away.
I kind of like shit. Ugh. The callback.
I
Very
walk
good.
past Drax right as that happens. Look at him and nod. I would.
I just shake my head.
Go for it.
Dude, Cicero leans his head down over the carriage right next to your ear and he goes, "You're gonna tap that, are you?"
Cicero, I will not hold back from beating your ass.
I mean, if you don't, I definitely will.
Good luck climb that tree. Good luck climbing that tree, Cicero.
Cicero is an experienced mountain climber, I tell you.
All we're saying is life is short.
I'll let this
You're
is the
even
first time
shorter.
Cicero has made me chuckle. I kind of
Remember-
snicker. I kind of laugh a bit.
Remember, my friend, it's not the size, it's how you use it. In many ways, that would surprise you.
Cicero.
Bro, shut up.
Dude, he is totally antagonizing you right now.
Cicero, please.
He's like, okay. And he just leans his head back up.
Thank you.
George is standing there. Good luck, my friends. And if you look at the front of it, I would say Donna probably ran off to prepare a horse. There is a horse attached to the front of it now.
Just one?
Just one.
We only get one horse this time?
It's not a fancy wagon like the Vistani gave you. That
I
shit
know.
ended when Alara blew it up.
On her open sleigh, huh? All
right.
Christmas.
What does everybody do?
What is it? What is its name? The horse. What is its name?
Rain.
Ooh, great.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
It was a lot cool.
What's its name? Rain. Okay.
George
How's it spelled?
goes.
How's it spelled?
George goes. You don't like it? That sounded a lot cooler in my head.
I mean, considering all the rain you get here in Barovia, I figured that's the last thing you'd want to name it.
It is so depressing in Barovia that I like to let matches burn down to my fingertips just so I can feel something.
Whoa.
Slow down, Dark.
You and me both,
Hello,
pal.
darkness, my old friend.
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. How can I live? How can I die?
Well, let's
Right. So,
let's-
Rain, carry us safely to our destination. Maybe we'll get you home.
Is everybody jump in?
Yep.
Well, I know Tiny and Iron aren't here, but I'll say they probably jump in too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk for a little bit.
All right.
I'll walk for a minute.
All right. Cicero gets up to the front. He takes the reins and you hear the clopping. You hear the clopping of the horse's hooves as it starts to make its way down the dirt path and back onto the main road. And as you guys start heading down the road, if you look back, Donna, George, and the two girls are standing on the porch. And Tiny,
Can I do a
you do.
kind gesture for once?
Well, you're on the road. What's the gesture?
Well, since they see they're looking back at us, I'm gonna cast Dancing Light.
You don't have to roll for it. I'm gonna say you
Oh,
just
yeah.
do. Yeah.
Like Gandalf and the fireworks in the back of the car.
Tiny, you do notice the girl. She's got tears in her eyes and she's waving to you. As you
And I'm
guys
trying my
leave.
best not to cry myself.
No. And then Shrike is standing on the roof. She's got the sword on her shoulder.
Nice.
Mhm.
She turns and you watch as she folds out her wings
Hell yeah!
and she just shoots off into the sky.
God, I want to see her in combat. It's gonna be so cool.
Oversight. Always good.
I will tell you right now, that character was one of my uncle's favorites.
I know.
He
I love that
role played
that
the
character.
fuck out of Shrike. You have not seen the last of her, my friends. I will say that.
Good. She's cool.
Have fun storming the castle.
You ain't gonna work. You'll take a miracle. Bye. The chocolate coating helps it go down better, easier.
All right, you guys are on the road again. I'm gonna say probably about a couple hours go by, and you've traveled a couple miles. Let me get on the road again. Say it with me, guys.
Go on the road again.
I can't believe that's exactly what Cicero's doing. He's like, I can't believe we're on the road again.
For 5 minutes.
I'm gonna say the ride is it's pretty somber because you guys have buried two of your comrades and you guys are still kind of reeling from what happened a couple days ago.
I mean,
But
even if you didn't care that much about Bismarck's death, Pact was the one who made most of the jokes and cracked and was the most silly and fun. So
yeah,
him not being there would make things somber a lot more too, as well. And at least some of us are still missing the little girl that we really like.
No.
I would say Cicero he's trying to break the ice, and he's like, let's play a game. I spy with my little eye something brown.
Wood.
Dirt road.
Tree.
Too many answers. Wait, did somebody say tree? Tree. You got it right.
Tree.
All right,
Yay.
your turn.
No.
I thought he was blinded by my light.
Blinded by the light.
The number of songs we randomly get accidentally
It's a lot.
Just wait until the
We should make a
final.
compilation.
Just wait till the final battle starts and Through the Fire and the Flames gets fucking referenced.
Yes.
No, South of Heaven by Slayer. Yeah.
Hammerfall. The battle definitely deserves some Hammerfall.
Before you see the light, you must die.
I'm imagining some Sabaton here too.
Some Limp Biscuit. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, fighting Strahd and Limp Biscuit, son. What the fuck? Oh god. Come on, Tiefling. It's your turn now. You got it right.
Yeah, I'm good. Pretty much everything here is brown. So
I thought you liked me. Okay, anybody else?
I appreciate
cricket sounds.
I was gonna say, I appreciate you trying, Cicero, but just let everyone grieve and deal with their own for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
As you see his face kind of like, he gets a little sad look, and he goes, as you wish.
I whisper to him, give us time. We've lost our clown.
But I thought I was a clown.
Well, you both took up the mantle. Still, the loss of one clown means half as much fun.
Right. I'm gonna say the landscape. It kind of goes from that. It kind of goes from looking like farmland to, you guys drive like right back into the woods pretty much. It becomes a wooded area pretty much with trees and shit just all alongside you. But I'm going to say after some time, you guys do come to a fork in the road, and there is a sign between the two roads with arrows pointing towards both roads. And one says Valaki, and the other Lake Zarovich.
Okay, let's go there.
What?
No.
I already decided that the other option was the option I wanted to go.
And in case you didn't know, Strahd's last name is Zarovich.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
So there's a lake named after him.
Yeah,
Or
we
he's
should go
named
there.
after the lake, one or the other.
Yeah,
But
we should go there.
we promised our dead friend Bismarck that we would go after Elena. And she was trying to get to Valaki, so we should take the road to Valaki.
Yeah, but we can get there eventually. And I'm sure we all stink, so we could probably take a bath in this lake.
We can take.
I would say you guys bathed and
Skinny dipping.
rested throughout the last 5 days.
Yeah. Also, that bitch Alara can only do the types of things she did every once in a while. She has to. There's no way she can't need to recoup her energies after that. But once she does, she could be back.
Yeah, she needs at least 10 days to regain her full power.
Oh, that's
But I
plenty
wouldn't
of
necessarily know
time.
that, but I would know that it would
Not
take
know
some
that.
amount of time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would know that she's strong and she would need to rest to recharge. Yeah.
What if there's invaluable
how long-
information at this lake?
Well, remind me, how long was it before she used her weapon against the town to 5 days ago when she last did it? How long was that? Do we know?
It was a
But
couple
the
days.
power she used against the town was not the same power that she used to kill Pact. Or was it?
No.
Am I missing?
No, it wasn't. She just used Thunder Wave, and that's what took him out.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
So I don't know, since I do not know her, I do not know how long she specifically needs to recharge, but I know that there's no way that amount of energy can be used and not need a recharge. We need to find Alina before that bitch comes back.
Or find
I'm going
you.
to do that from now on. I'm calling her that bitch.
That bitch.
That bitch.
Will she be able to track us? How easily will she be able to track us here?
Well, I mean, she found us pretty easily last time.
That's true.
How?
And I have to be honest, for all I know, she may be able to track me as a fellow Azimar. I don't know. I don't know how many powers she has, or what she's been or what she's allowed to become twisted and corrupted by working for Strahd and gaining power through him.
Cicero, you seem to know this place rather well. How far ahead is the lake compared to where we're going?
I would say it's about an even trek. Lake Zarevich is only like a couple miles from Valaki.
Oh, we'll just go there real quick and make a little quick stop, and then go
But
to Valaki.
I
Perhaps
wouldn't want
there can be-
to. I wouldn't want to go to Lake Zarevich.
What's
Why
there?
not? I'm back, by the way.
I back him dead.
Legend has it that ancient druids of Barovia used to make human sacrifices to their god at that lake
Oh, we have to go. Please.
in hopes of maybe
So it's a tourist trap, is it?
I look down at the bottom of the wagon. Of course it does. What's so special about that lake that human sacrifices are made there specifically?
Nothing. Those druids were just fucking insane.
Great, so it's fine.
Strahd just named it after himself when he moved here thousands of years ago.
Well, we
The
don't feel like there's
druids-
any connection that we should go check out, possibly, or maybe like a weakness that he may have, maybe at this lake.
Did the druids
Question
come
mark.
on the scene before or after Strahd named it after himself?
I would say it was probably before he sealed his dark pact, before this place became the uninhabitable shithole that it is now.
Oh my god, we gotta go! We gotta go! I'm shaking in my seat. We gotta go! I'm like all excited. Please.
Well,
By the way, you guys.
we wouldn't
by the
go
way-
in the hole. I need to go to the lake, please.
By the way, you guys have stopped in the middle of the road, right at that
Yeah.
post that says Valaki and Lake Zarevich.
but perhaps there could be some knowledge to be gained by taking a by taking a detour.
Knowledge
long
is
is
a
a
funny
detour?
word, my friend.
Mhm.
If we were going to this lake, how long would this travel be?
It says it's equal distant between.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't-
so
It's only a few miles away.
George said that it would be a day and a half to get to Wallachia, and we could either try to continue through the nighttime or camp. And he gave us enough stuff that we could camp that one day before we get to Wallachia. If you guys want to go to the lake, then it's a half day to the lake. Then we camp, see what we can, then we have to come back to this point and then go down the other road. That's 2 or
What?
3 days. We don't have supplies for 2 or 3 days.
No, Sister O said it's only a few miles away from the lake. Right? Right.
Well,
Nate,
It's in the same general direction, but
said
I
a
mean,
few
she does have a point.
We don't have to about coming all the way back and taking a U-turn. Seems excessive.
Guys, I feel like something is staring at us from the woods. We should probably move.
Oh, cool.
that's
Yeah, I see.
let's
who wants to go to the lake? Raise your hand or say I.
Aye.
well, since we don't have any supplies, and since we don't have enough supplies to do so, I vote no. I vote just go straight on Wallachia, resupply, and then go to the lake.
I'm
All right,
fine
I'm
with that one.
That sounds good to me.
While you guys,
Sorry, Fred.
while you guys are having this conversation, you hear the cawing of a raven, and it
Love Raven.
lands.
Look up here! Look up here!
And it lands right beside Cicero. He goes, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Oh, crow.
Of
It goes.
course, they're extremely intelligent animals.
It kind of jumps up on the perch and stares at all of you.
Does anybody have speak to
And
animals?
I'm gonna say, for those of you who know magic, Arcana check.
Alrighty.
Okay, 11, and then intelligence 13.
Okay, that passes.
15.
15, that passes.
La-la-di-da.
What about anybody else, or is that it?
I'm about to hold on. D20, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Just to check.
Nope. 2.
Yeah, you.
What do you mean?
Nothing out of you. Is that it? Or is that Kit?
Here,
What is
I'll roll
that
for
roll?
it. She doesn't have to talk.
Oh shit! Oh, she's gone.
Oh. This is not. If you're rolling for kid, this is not rolling for sex. It's roll for Arcana.
Well, I know she's not doing well. She
Oh,
might.
I
Oh.
rolled for her. She got an 18.
Speaking of rolling for sex,
All right. I'm gonna say, what, Kit?
Hmm?
Kit, what'd you say?
I said my computer totally shut off.
Mm.
That was weird.
unacceptable.
All right. As you
Am I
guys,
rolling?
when this raven jumps up and starts looking at you guys, this feeling washes over you as you look into its eyes. Like there's something about this raven.
It's not a raven.
There's more to this raven than meets the eye, as it stops completely cawing for like a solid 15 seconds and it just stares all of you down before eventually "Caw! Caw!" and it takes off for the air and it flies down the road in Valaki's direction.
Mm.
There was
Anybody else
something
think
wrong.
we should follow that bird?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Corvids are very intelligent. I say follow the bird.
The lake will
Alrighty.
still be there, right? Right.
Yes,
Not
the
going
lake
anywhere.
will still be there.
The bird is flightless, right? Not going anywhere.
We come back to the lake and it's a Walgreens parking lot.
It's a Home Depot.
That's funny.
Spirit Halloween.
Shit, yeah.
Sir. Hey, we're here for Lake Zarevich. Sir, this is a Baskin Hobgoblins. Oh, shit.
You don't even make it a Bass Pro Shop. Damn.
Follow the bird, points to ground.
Gawk indeed.
It's a spirit Halloween store. Oh,
I
God.
just said that. You Stealer.
All right. The Raven has spoken. Are
All
you
right.
guys following the Raven? Dude,
Yep.
that reminds me of Balto 2. That movie's terrible, but stop following the Raven.
Oh, I forgot about that movie. That sucked.
It's one of those movies you like as a kid, but when you watch it as an adult, you're like, man, this movie sucks.
Yeah, it's like we got a cartoon based on a true story. Now we turn
It's
into
got,
some.
dude, it's got a
some
hell of a
bullshit-
it's
some
got a hell of a
bullshit spirit.
no, go ahead.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. I mean, it's got a hell of a cast though. Mark Hamill's the bad guy. Like,
I thought Mark Hamill was
He
Balto.
always should be.
yeah, Mark Hamill's he's the bad guy wolf in that movie.
Balto too.
Yeah, and Balto 2, that's Mark Hamill. His name is
I thought he
Niju or something like that.
I thought he was Balto himself because it wasn't Kevin Bacon.
No, he wasn't Balto, it was somebody else.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's true.
Am I thinking of a different Balto?
Anyway,
Yeah, Balto Wolf Quest. Yeah,
but
didn't see that in years.
so Cicero kind of takes the reins and he directs the horse down the road towards Valaki. And oh shit, my fucking head for a second. Yeah, you guys start making your way down that road. I don't know what just happened there. That was really strange. But I'm gonna say you guys travel for what feels like a couple more hours. You do notice that the Raven is like flying overhead though, and it's just and from that feeling you got earlier, you can sense that this thing is leading you somewhere.
Anybody else getting a strange feeling from that bird?
Yeah, I think it's leading us somewhere.
Yeah. This
There's definitely some other presence connected to the
I
bird.
don't think that's a bird.
my bird. Oh.
Just think of a notebook. Can it?
If it is a bird, it's being controlled by somebody.
Mm-hmm.
How many
Um,
eyes
We're
does it
being
have? Anyone see?
summoned.
Now, I will say this as you guys continue, I'm gonna make you make another check because make a perception check.
Perception.
Okay,
14.
Here, 13.
Yeah.
Wait, say it again. 13. What was the other?
14.
14.
19. Damn it, I was so close.
Damn.
I mean, it's really funny because there's nothing wrong with getting a 19, but when you know you're just one off from that nat 20, you just
Missed it by that much.
Missed it by that much.
that much.
17.
1738.
You high
All right.
rollers.
That works.
That's the first time today. Need I remind you about my 2 a few minutes ago?
All right, is that everybody? That everybody?
Think so.
Ready to roll.
She gets a break because she's not feeling well.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to say, as you guys make your way down, you start to notice something up in the distance, like on the road. And as you approach, it looks like a turned over carriage. And as you get closer, you start to see figures walking around it. And you see there's like chests and barrels kind of tipped over on the road. Like this thing looks like it might have been, it's probably being attacked right now. But you start to hear the voices of men talking, hurry, let's get this cargo and get out of here. And as you get closer, you hear another voice. It sounds like an elderly man's voice as he goes, no, please stop. You can't do this. But they don't notice you guys coming up on them. And as you get closer, you can start to make out what they're wearing. They look like bandits. More or
All
less.
right.
Cicero, stop the carriage.
He stops it, pulls on the reins.
I have some anger and aggression. I think it's time to let loose.
Oh.
I want to kill him.
Well, I'll join you.
Cool.
Cicero, take the cart. Take the cart out of sight. We don't want to endanger another horse.
Amen to the morning lord for that. And he kind of he starts to peel it off towards the tree line, but he doesn't go into the woods because obviously you don't go into the woods. He's not suicidal.
Well,
but for
Frank
anyone
can
that
go with him and protect him and the horse in the cart.
Mm-hmm.
but for
I draw my
anyone
sword. Anyone want to fuck some shit up?
I stand up and throw my hood and mask up. I'm ready to go.
all right. As you guys are doing this, you just hear a voice. Hurry! We don't have much time. Put your backs into it. No, please stop. You don't understand what you're doing.
Your time is up.
That's when one of them, when you say that, Tiny, one turns and he's got an eye patch on, like half of his head is shaved. He's like, looks like we got us some heroes, lads. And they all start laughing.
Hey, are we kind of like surrounded by woods? Or no, it's an open passage.
More for
No,
you
you
to
guys
run.
are like on the road. And like I said, this carriage is like tipped over on its side. There's spilled goods all over the road. You can make out like fruits, vegetables, maybe some spices and, some gold coins.
Yeah, I was trying
But
to see if there's like a wood line between on each side.
I was about to say one of us may
I
want
was gonna try to do some. I was gonna try to do some stealthy stuff
Yeah,
it's
I was
surrounded
gonna
by
say,
woods. It's surrounded by
Okay,
woods. If you
because I want to do a stealth roll, and be like on the other side of the cart.
you want to make a stealth check?
Yup.
Okay, go ahead. P.S. I don't have this planned as an encounter, so we'll see how you guys respond to this whole thing.
Nice.
Well, this is a horrible time, but I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
I really want to know what happens, but I cannot any longer.
13.
literally can't even.
I literally can't even, guys. All this rolling for sex is making me tired.
I
I'll
would
just
say
Stay behind the cart. Cicero's right there.
Yeah, we'll hang. I'll hang with my homie.
all right. That does it. You stealth over there. I'm going to say because their attention is directed on everybody else, you managed to sneak to the other side of the of the cart. Like, what are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm just gonna sit there for a minute. I'm gonna let Tifa kind of distract him.
All right. As you do, you notice there is an old man, like, kind of like in the grass.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it looks like he's struggling to get up or something like that. But he's got long gray hair. You know, he's got a goatee. It looks like he's wearing like a traveler's cloak, but his hood is down. And you notice that he's missing an eye and a hand.
An eye and a what?
He's missing an eye and a hand.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't look like it doesn't look like anything was done to him. Like, this looks like just something he has.
Prior wound. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at him because
He doesn't see you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he doesn't see you.
I like how this is turning out.
But
Heroes. Nah. We're just pissed off.
That's nice.
well, you can go be pissed off somewhere else by getting your dumb asses out of here. This is our cargo, and we're taking it with us.
The first one that steps towards me, I'm going to cast Hold Person and just make him just lock down.
Okay. I'm gonna say don't even roll.
That's
even roll for
251,
it.
by the way. If you need the page.
Okay. Well, if you want to roll for it, I'll say roll for it. Make a spell roll. And I know what Hold Person does. I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to open the book for that.
17 plus 5 spell attack bonus, so 22.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that definitely hits. As soon as you do, as soon as you cast it, you see his body just like lock up together. He goes, "Oh, what the hell?" And you see a lot of them. I'm gonna say there's probably like maybe 5 or 6 of them. They kind of step back. They're like, "What sorcery is this? What are you?"
Ooh, I want one of those.
Like I said.
Towards me.
I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am Batman.
Awesome.
Can I attempt a
Anybody-
sneak attack one?
I will say yes.
Ooh, baby,
Anyone else want to take a swing?
I'm rolling right now.
I want to do some stealth.
Oh yeah.
He's making a
Where's that?
stealth.
There's only 2 of us, and how many? And look at how many are you? Look at how
19.
many are over here.
You got a 19.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Keon, I'm going to say you come out of the bushes. You know, you kind of twirl your knife in your hand as you sneak up on the guy that's closest to you that has his back turned, but you do walk by the old man. He sees you, but he doesn't really say anything. He kind of looks at you like surprised, like who are you? He doesn't say anything.
Mhm.
But you said you sneak attack the guy?
Yup.
Dude, you walk up behind it. What do you do? Like, what do you do with that knife?
I come behind him, I spade in the back, and I do the classic cover the mouth. And I just want to, and I think probably since they don't notice me, I'm pretty sure I think they will probably see me do this since they're facing us.
Mm-hmm.
And I drag them back to the woods.
One's frozen and the other one just got yanked into the woods.
This is. One of them starts freaking out, and he's like, "No, I didn't sign up for this. I'm getting out of here." And he drops his sword, and he starts running for the woods.
Ooh.
Oh, we're just getting started.
I thought you laughed at heroes.
You all must be servants of the devil himself. This is not human.
I want to attack the guy running towards the woods.
Well, you're right about one of those things.
You gonna shoot him?
No, I'm let me roll this first.
What are you rolling?
I want to come out jump on him jump on stab him, come back face back to the back in the road.
Oh, okay.
I'll reveal myself this time, and that is a an
What'd you get?
18.
18. I will say that does it. Yeah. When he takes off for the woods, you guys just see Drax. He shoots across the road and he jumps on the guy. What do you do with your knife?
I land on him and like just one straight stab to the throat.
All right, he just you watch as the blood just shoots out of his neck like a geyser. They all notice. They're like, "By the morning, Lord!" And another one drops his sword and tries to run away.
Somebody else have some fun.
Want to do some damage?
Hell yeah. I'll run after the guy. Well, no, he dropped his sword and ran. I don't want to do that.
Well, we still have at least 2 dudes with swords.
Yeah. I have hold out, spread out my arms. Anyone else?
And I stand up and look at them.
You said you got your mask on?
Yeah.
All right, so they don't know you're a drow. This is not what we signed up for.
Sound like you want to take it out on somebody.
And the one that's bound by tiny spell, he's like, "You cowards, kill them!" And I'm gonna say they're a little too spooked at this point. Like their will to fight is like kind of leaving.
I'm flipping my knife.
By the way, bandits are level 1.
Oh god.
You guys are level 4.
we're just taking anger out.
Yeah.
Just leaving some anger.
If any want to live to rob another day, now is the time to run. But if not, we can make sport of you.
He's like Johnny Cage from the first Mortal
okay,
Kombat movie. He's like, "This is where you fall down."
God, I love that scene. I love it.
Where do you get these guys? I'm gonna go to my trailer and I'm gonna shoot myself for being in your movie. Oh my god.
A handful of people on a leaky boat are going to save the world.
Maybe the legends were true. What legends? Those are $500 sunglasses.
It is always shat on, but it is actually such a great movie.
It
The
is such
first
a
Mortal
product.
Kombat's great.
It is such a product of the 90s. It's fucking funny.
Oh yeah.
But like
I
in
love
a good way. And, like Christopher Lambert as Raiden just
He
cracks-
does not give a fuck at
love
all,
it.
and you can tell. He's
But
like,
it works.
he's like, the fate of billions will depend upon you. Sorry.
I love it. It's just so ridiculous. I love it.
But anyway, one of them drops his sword and he just kind of falls backwards and he starts crawling back towards the carriage, and eventually his back, like, he finally hits it and he's just, leaning against the carriage, pretty much, the one that's turned over.
Oh.
Why do you always have to run?
He's not running, he's just right there scared.
Look at Strider. You want him?
I'm not killing unarmed man. Where's the fun in that?
Where's Dark Strider? Show me that guy.
Okay, fine.
There's no kids here anymore.
That's true, and I have to.
No kids.
I point. So there's still one guy left, right, who hasn't run.
Yeah.
All right. Point my sword at him, like, all right, you and me, we're going.
He unsheathes what looks like a battle axe, but his hand is like shaking.
Oh, look, he's a coward.
Well, not a battle axe. It's like a one-handed war axe.
Mm-hmm.
Coward,
Well,
no. Coward would have dropped it. Coward would have dropped his weapon and ran. This man's gonna die like a warrior. Let's go.
Oh, true.
I'm gonna say he goes to swing at you, and Strider, I need you to make an athletics check.
Yeah. Oh, bitch.
What?
5.
Unfortunately,
Damn it!
he manages to get a hit off on you, and you take. Oh shit! Hold on. Yeah, he just kind of screams out. He's like, "Ah!" And you take. Oh god! You took 8 points of slashing damage.
What?
That's what I rolled.
Oh, some bullshit. talking a big game, and I get hit like
He's talking about a big game.
damn it.
Strider has fallen to the age-old curse of dice once again.
Ugh.
Fucking
Charlie
hell, man.
Brown. Oh. Good one. Good one. This man's got some bite in him.
Does anybody want to take care of that motherfucker? Like,
I got him. I've been just kind of leaning back, watching.
I kind of
The
sigh
sandwich.
watching it.
I really did. I made a great sandwich. So, crossbow out. Here we go. I'm just gonna shoot this motherfucker.
what do you say? What do you say about this, Tiny?
Well, I was
You're
gonna
just laughing.
I was gonna cast mending or healing word so that Strider doesn't lose too much blood.
All right, Iron, roll your attack.
I'm fine.
I just did. This is so pointless to roll a fucking 20 on a level 1 bandit.
Some shit's got to happen, right?
Nat
I mean,
20.
a nat 20, dude. Dude, Strider. As soon as he swings down on you and cuts you, you see a bolt just go right by your face, and it just embeds itself in this dude's eye, and he falls over dead.
And I didn't even drop my sandwich or flask the whole time.
I look over at him like,
I just give you a wink and a thumbs up.
That's when the one. Who's backed up against the carriage. He's like, "You're all demons!" And he drops his blade and he starts to run towards the woods too.
no, you don't know the half of it.
If nobody does anything or wants to do anything, he makes it into the woods.
I'm not worried about him.
No.
All right.
Plus, we got
No,
all their
I'm gonna-
shit now.
So, Strider, did you say you didn't want to be healed?
Go ahead, but I was just gonna play it off like I'm okay, I'm good, I'm cool. Jeez.
So, what do I roll for cure wounds? Page 230.
It would be page 230.
Crap, I had to use the bathroom. I was going to try to attack that guy.
Well, he's gone now.
Yeah.
Well, I still have the one that I still have the one that I have, like
Ooh.
held.
It is
Oh,
instantaneous. So you roll a 1d8. You roll a 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier, and that'll be the amount of hit points he gets back.
There you are.
There you are. Come on, yo.
I got 8.
Oh, so you just got.
Good healer.
So he just got those eight hit points back that he
Oh, nice.
lost. That's awesome.
Well, thank you. Don't patronize me.
Yeah, that was never intended to be a combat encounter, but I like the fact that you guys just totally were like, you know what? Let's kill these fuckers. We're having a bad day. Fucking. And they're plebe ass pieces of shit anyway. If we had done actual combat, you probably would have the combat encounter would have been over in like 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Seriously, they got like 9 hit points. So I was like,
Oh,
eh.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit overkill right there. But the last one does disperse and he takes off for the woods, and you guys are now alone in the road with the old man.
I go
And
to,
the
I
dude
go to
who's
help the old
still-
man up.
Who's still hold in the hold spell, right?
Yeah.
So we want to know, like, we want to ask the old man what was going on. What's the situation?
Oh, by the morning, Lord, thank you all. I didn't think anybody would come save me. And he kind of like looks past you at the guy that's still being held in place. They just came out of the woods and attacked me. They said they liked the look of my goods.
Look at the person who's being held. Say, is this true? Is this what you did?
I ain't telling you shit, bitch.
Would you like
Like
me to
look
take
was
care
good,
of this?
huh? Is that before or after you looked in the cart? Never mind.
Sorry, I was
never mind.
muted. I'm
I'm
actually
more
going to
than
be
willing
the.
to lead you to my companions
Oh.
if you do not learn to watch your tongue.
I'm gonna say when you lash out at him in rage, Tiny, like the spell just amplifies, and you watch his body just get like even more locked up.
Trust me, friend. This is not the time.
Yeah, so we were gonna take his stuff. So what? In this land, it's life or death. Anybody who lives here knows that.
Oh, we know.
I want to walk over to him and just, well, you said this was life or death. I'd love to end your life right now, but we have more questions.
Fuck
No
your
joke.
questions.
I want to ask the old man. He said they didn't know what they were doing. What did he mean by that?
Wait, say it again?
When we first came upon the situation, the old man was yelling to the bandits that they didn't know what they were doing. What did he mean by that? Is there something beyond just regular goods in the wagon?
I transport goods to nearby towns from Valaki. It helps put food on the table for my wife.
Valaki, you say?
We hadn't been to be going to Valaki. Perhaps we can escort you.
I'm afraid it's too late now. And you look up at the sky, and it's dusk.
Damn it.
But my cart has supplies for camping. Do you need supplies?
Yep.
Perhaps.
Well, now that you mention it.
Perhaps we can camp, and in the morning I could take you there.
Sounds like
Well,
a
I
deal.
think that sounds good.
Yeah. Celebrate our victory today.
Can I
Is there a crap, blanking my brain just blanked.
Join the club.
Is there any form of law enforcement in Valaki?
Yeah, we have many guards.
So this piece of shit we could take with us and turn over to them?
I guess, but whatever law and order there is in Valaki, I guess they'll convict him. If the Burgermeister of Valaki will do anything about it.
At least there might be a reward, right?
Yes, there's another Burgermeister in Barovia.
is there a mentor we can speak to?
All right.
Well, some additional money.
I kind of
right?
I want to have fun with this one.
Don't damage him too much. He might fetch a higher price if we turn him in one piece.
Why don't you take off that mask, tough guy? Show me just who you really are.
I snicker and show my face.
Ah! What the hell?
Told you.
You see my face, your fate is sealed.
It's quite rude to scream when you see somebody's face.
It's no joke.
Okay.
He'll jump on you.
Fucking underdark vermin. What kind of party are you?
Didn't you already say we're heroes?
He kind of bows his head. He just kind of lowers his head in defeat at that point. Like, there's no amount of shit talking that makes this guy feel like he's worth a damn anymore.
I'd shut him up.
I can prepare a fire while you attend to our guest. He like raises an eyebrow when he says that. And like I mentioned to Drax, if you guys are looking at him, he has one eye, and if you look down at his hands, he is missing a hand. He's got like a stump, and it's got like a wooden plate on it.
No shit.
Do not put yourself out. We will take care of setting things up for the camp. You just rest.
Okay, I can do that. Just for one time. Okay, we are 2 hours and 20 minutes in. I still got a lot that I want to do with this episode. So, I'm going to say, for time's sake, it doesn't take you guys long to set up camp. I'm going to say Cicero is probably...
Cicero and the carriage and everything.
Yeah, Cicero has joined you, and in the time it's taking you time to set up camp, you guys have like maybe pitched some tents, and in the time, dusk has slowly given way to night. The fire is crackling, a very warm glow. There's a little breeze in the wind. You might hear the occasional howl of a wolf from the tree line, or maybe an owl, but camp does get set up eventually, and the old man just kind of sits in front of the fire and he raises his hands towards the fire.
Say, old man, what does that lake lead to? What is that about?
Lake Zarovich.
I heard human sacrifices that actually predate Strahd.
Huh.
What happened there?
There's old legends about that lake long before Strahd ever came to these lands. They say that an order of druids used to make human sacrifices there to appease their nature god.
Are they still there?
I'm not entirely sure. I haven't seen any. Tell me, why do you all head to Vallaki anyway? Oh, what is there that you're looking for, or what you seek?
We're looking for a companion that went before us.
Companion?
Have you might seen them?
I haven't seen any.
We were separated, and we sent her ahead to Wallachia. Hopefully, she'll be there when we get there.
I haven't seen anybody on the road in a day. But what does this girl look like?
I have no idea how to. I do not remember how to describe Helena at all.
Pale, blonde hair, right? Blonde hair.
No, she has red. She's a redhead. She's got red hair.
Right. Yeah. Pale.
Just call her
redhead.
vampire bait. He'll know what she means.
Pale, red hair, kind of afraid of everything.
I haven't seen a woman with that description.
Not even red hair.
She would have been on the road a week ago. Not more recently.
At least you're all clever enough to. What is her name?
Do we want to give her name?
Elena.
Wait, you said what?
Isn't it Elena?
It's Irina.
Irina. Damn it. Whatever.
I mean, she has so many.
You said Irina.
Shit.
A name. Huh. The Koliana girl. You seek the Koliana girl, don't you?
Koliana.
That's her last name.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the Burgermeister's last name. We were traveling together, and then we were separated. That's all I'm willing to say.
It's very tragic. What happened to that little town of Barovia?
Totally not our fault.
In fact,
We wouldn't know. We were nowhere near it.
I can imagine Strahd is pursuing her to no end, is he?
He does seem to be a bit obsessive.
Well, everybody gets a little obsessed from time to time, don't they, Tikva?
Uh-oh. I'm getting my crossbow ready hearing that.
I'm going to cast Detect Evil and Good.
Okay. Do it. I've been waiting to do this since we started.
I look over her like, dude.
I would say, yeah, you got to roll a d20, Tiny. If you're going to cast that.
18. That seems to be my number tonight.
Tiny, your evil detector is off the radar right now.
Oh, no. Strahd.
I jump up and step back, and I tell everyone that there is serious evil.
I'm going to say, wait, you say Strahd?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, do you say that in character?
Yep. I do.
He goes,
I'm like, Strahd.
He smirks. He goes, I assure you, I am not Strahd.
That's exactly something Strahd would say.
In fact, he said it to us several times.
Look me in my eye. And if you look into his eye, you can see that
Wait a
It's-
minute.
it's
We were
glowing
brought
faintly.
here to help him by a raven, and he's missing an eye. It's motherfucking Odin.
Yes!
It's not
Oh,
Odin.
shit.
It's
Damn
not
it.
Odin. I'm gonna say if you really want to see if he's telling the truth, you can make. Where is it? Roland, make an insight check.
Okay.
He goes. I assure you, I am not Strahd. Although I do appreciate the compliment. That is kind of cute.
18.
Yeah, I took mine when I got home.
You said 18?
Yes, sir.
You can tell just from the sincerity in his voice and his body language, he is telling the truth, Iron. This is not Strahd. I assure you. His power doesn't even begin to compare to mine.
Who are you?
Unfortunately, my friend, that will cost you.
Oh,
He saved
will
your
s-
life and your goods.
Did you
We
save
didn't save him from anything.
Did you... Hold on. Did you save my life? Make a perception check.
Who? All of us?
All of you.
Okay.
15.
14.
I heard
Yeah.
15, 14,
16.
16?
Mhm.
And Strider?
Or
4. While Strider, I'm gonna say Strider, I'm gonna say while you're staring at this guy intently, like you're trying to figure him out, the rest of you, you notice that the turned over cart and all the goods and shit that were with it starts to fizzle and turn into mist, and it just disappears. Along with any bodies that you might have accumulated.
Oh,
My
shit.
body count.
what's it gonna do to my stats?
Trying to get my KD up.
If
I
you could
assure
do
you-
it all
That was
along,
too-
why pretend to be a weak and feeble human?
I knew that was too easy.
I assure you, there is a reason I drew your attention here. How do you all feel about games?
Oh, Lord.
No.
You ask
Cards
who I
are
am.
never
You
time.
ask who I am. I can give you that knowledge, but it will cost you. You see, I am a man of knowledge. I know many things and many secrets. In fact, I'm very interested in all of your secrets. I can give you any information you wish. It could be about the land. It could be about Strahd himself. It could even be about those artifacts you're currently looking for. All it will cost you is a secret about yourselves. The game is simple. You want to know a piece of knowledge? You must reveal a secret. And don't think that I won't know if you're lying or joking.
Ooh.
And once again, if you look into his eye, it's starting to pulsate like a pale yellow.
Ew.
Okay, gross.
I will say this: you guys are talking to someone that has been in D&D for a very long time, and only veterans will know who this is.
Okay.
I feel like we've talked about this, Nate.
But you may learn who it is. I don't know yet. So,
A secret. It's crazy.
Does anyone have any? No one else wants to. I'll volunteer, but I need to know what to ask first.
Well,
That's
I don't
right.
know too much about myself, so.
Let's just say I've got secrets aplenty and plenty of currency.
Oh, I know you do, Strider.
I know you do.
Say it out
Bam.
loud.
I need to know what to ask first.
I am an open book. And you watch as he reaches into a bag and he pulls out what looks like a wiener and he sticks it on a stick and he
A
leans
wiener?
it into the fire.
He
He pulls it
assume
back
he
out.
was-
He pulls it back out and he just,
Man's eating a glizzy.
oh God. Oh no. All right, Strider.
What? Give me 1 second. So
What
I'll
does Cicero have to say about this dude?
Cicero is like in shock. He's just like, I have a very bad feeling about this.
Cicero, got any secrets?
I got a little bit. It's pathetic. No, I'm kidding.
all right. What should I ask him?
You could ask me anything you wish.
I'm asking the party. What should I ask?
I would like to learn about him.
How many questions do you?
What's his name?
How many secrets do we think we have? How many questions do we think we can ask? I would like to know where the artifacts that can supposedly help us kill Strahd are located. But I'd also like to know who and what this is.
Well, one secret for one. Is it one secret for one bit of information, or one secret and you're an open book for a certain amount of time? You can answer any question. How does this work?
One secret for a bit of information. I know you all have many
What world is this a
secrets.
game?
Does anybody
I
else
know-
have?
And keep
What's
in
current?
mind, I know a lot about you all. I will know if you're lying. You see, you may look upon me and say you don't have any secrets, but I know your heart contains many.
I will offer up a secret. I don't know how much. I don't know how far it will get us. So if anyone else has any others that they might like to exchange for useful information,
What is your question?
Tell us the location of the artifacts that we are.
That we need to kill Strahd.
Yeah, that'll work. Tell us the location of the artifacts that we need to kill Strahd.
They are here in Barovia.
Oh, you didn't ask good enough. We just played
Come
ourselves.
on!
He just monkey pawed us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Son of a
You gotta be more
bitch.
specific.
We just got G'd.
Remember, there's the Sun Sword, the symbol of Ravenkind, and the Tome of Strahd.
We just got G'd.
Damn it.
Now, if that answered your question, what is your secret?
That doesn't answer my question.
They
Said you
kinda
knew
did.
you knew a lot about us. You knew what I was asking. You knew what I intended.
And I answered as clearly as I could. You were the one that just didn't want to add any context. I know you're better than this, son.
All right. Well, my secret. Fair is fair, I suppose. That's on me. Well, my first secret, the secret I will proffer to you is that I am a thrall of the Demogorgon.
This is the first time y'all have heard about this, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of shock.
I knew you kind of stunk when I met you. It's all right though.
Hmm.
We have a face to the odor, at least.
It would seem your
There are
friends are
three
not.
artifacts. We need at least
Yep.
3 more secrets. I have at least 1. Anyone else?
I can probably offer one more, but I will only do it if if everyone else's has gone badly.
I'll offer
Drax.
one of mine. I'll offer one of mine.
Speak it, young drow.
Don't make the same mistake I
Ask
did.
where- you need to specifically ask where one of the artifacts can be found. And you need to name the artifact,
Or ask for all 3.
which is going to monkey paw us again.
Ask for all
Well-
3 answers.
Well, I don't know what are the names of things.
The Sun Sword.
Sun Sword, the symbol of Ravenkind, and the Tome of Strahd.
Yeah, I asked I want the precise location of those 3 items.
Pick one.
Oh fuck!
I knew that was going to happen. That's why I said we're going to need at least 3 fucking secrets.
That's a little too much information for one secret.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Fair
So
enough.
just one.
What was the first one?
The Sun Sword.
The Sun Sword. I would like the precise location of the Sun Sword with detail.
What you seek lies on a pile of treasure behind the ember doors. That is what Madame Ava told you, right? If you seek the Sun Sword, the weapon that can vanquish Strahd, you must journey to the Ember Temple, deep within the mountains. It is the place where Strahd sealed his dark pact.
Oh, goody.
I promise you, there are many, many things that await you there. I do appreciate. I do like answering your question, but what is your secret, Drow? Hey, Donna.
Donna! And I kind of look back at both everybody. In our last battle, I was in so much fear that I asked help from my goddess that I've sworn to damn, what's the word?
Serve.
Fuck. Yeah, I swore not to serve in that moment.
Knowing your kind, they all eventually bow to the Queen of Spiders. It seems you are on that path. He heard spider and freaked the fuck out. Jeez.
Heard gnat and how to kill it.
That
The
path.
Ember
So-
Temple. That is where you will find your Sun Sword. I like this game, don't you?
Not really.
That sounds like you like it very much, my young Azamar. What secrets do you hold, Agent of Light? I assure you, my kind have been watching you since your very birth.
Oh.
What?
Where can we find what's the raven thingy again? Damn it.
The symbol of Ravenkind.
Where can we find the symbol of Ravenkind? Specific instructions, please.
It's kind of funny. You are already on the road to finding it. For what you seek lies in Vallaki. At a little place called the Blue Water Inn. You will find it there. Convincing the residents of that place it'll take some effort, but I assure you, you will find it there. I love how I can see Strider and Keon writing this shit down.
I'm forgetting this shit is costing me. Costing us all.
Now, what is it this party's little virtuous angel is hiding from everyone?
You mean besides her temper?
I left my home and my place as a guardian because I did not believe that what was the law was true justice. And I've come to seek it myself on my own.
It's a very funny contradiction considering your shield sister. Alara, is it? You said you want to slay her because she too abandoned the order?
There's a difference between seeking out justice and turning to the dark side.
Oh, I assure you, my child. She abandoned your order for the same reason you abandoned it.
I am nothing like her.
You say that now. But I assure you, when your blade crosses with hers again, you will know the truth. You have the symbol of Ravenkind. Does anyone else have any secrets they wish to tell?
Too bad Frey's not here. I mean, she's a fucking tiefling. She's gotta have shit.
She was like, do I go categorically or alphabetically here?
Plot twist. Frey is just Strahd. What?
I'd like to know who you are.
Hey, Cicero, you got any secrets?
You said you would like to know who I am. Offer your secrets, Drow.
Like Strider, I have one left, sort of.
Yeah. Got one.
In my
Bring it out.
in my
We still need
past.
to know where that third fucking artifact
Oh
is.
fuck! Damn.
Yeah. He's tempting you with wanting to know who he is because we all want to know who he is. But don't forget, we need one more fucking
I
artifact.
already asked the question.
I can use.
He already asked.
Roland, do you have anything to offer?
Probably not, because I don't remember my past as it is, so it's a secret to myself.
Let Keon finish. He already asked.
Yeah.
In my past, the mold party that I was part of, my thieving group, went for a simple job. That simple job turned to slaughtering an entire village.
It wasn't just the men and the women. It was the children too, was it? Face it. Everything you do brings you closer to her embrace. And as for my name, and he turns around and he does the Tom Riddle thing where he writes a sentence in the air with his finger, and it says, "Just a lowly traveler of knowledge," and he flicks it, and he watches the letters kind of contort and replace themselves, and it spells out, "I am Etherean Vecna."
Oh shit!
I know that name from Stranger Things. Sweet. Okay. All right. All right. This is done.
If you guys want to, I will say, for those of you who want to know, you can make... Where the fuck is this? I can never find it. You can make a history check.
History check.
Oh, I'm actually good at this.
I am not.
Hey, it's promising.
Oh, about a 17.
You got a what?
A 17.
A 17. Good
12.
job. You pass.
Sweet.
Anybody else?
Yeah, let me go for it.
Is Tiny here?
Yeah, sorry. I
9.
have a conversation with my mom.
Yeah, it doesn't strike you at all. You don't recognize the name, even though, well, you have been in Barovia for a very long time, so you probably wouldn't know.
All I
Right.
know is Strahd.
So, for those of you who have heard the name Vecna before,
I've heard the name, but I honestly can't remember what the fuck it is.
Vecna is he is a neutral evil god of evil secrets.
Nice.
Okay.
And not of evil secrets and knowledge. That is his forte.
All right.
So you guys are literally talking face to face. You are face to face with a god right now.
Holy shit.
An evil god.
Yep.
I'm neutral.
But a
it's
god.
there.
So when he says he has more power than Strahd has in his little finger, this means he could nuke you out of existence right now if he wanted to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have to make a roll. I just have to say, you die.
Jesus.
But collectors of knowledge tend to not actually like to wipe people out because they might get something out of them later.
This is Vecna, though.
Piss him off enough, yeah. Be like,
What was this? What's this for? The something of Strahd's like diary or something?
Tome of Strahd. The Tome of
Oh.
Strahd.
does anybody else have any secrets? I can ask for that one.
I have my one last secret.
Cicero is shitting his fucking pants right now. Like, he heard that, and, like, you literally hear Cicero just fucking
that
shitting
smell.
himself.
Everybody knows now that I'm a murderer.
Cicero needs another change of clothes.
Call it Code Brown. Cicero needs to change his pants, and he walks away.
Waddles away.
He waddles away.
Like, well, it's like nobody knows I'm a fucking murderer now.
like in Hot Rod. Is there a Tai Chi move that can make a grown man crap his pants and not know why?
Vecna goes, I admire your party's resolve. Many people have his exact same reaction in my presence.
Well, we figured there's very little that you can do to us that hasn't already been done.
Don't say things
you
like
want-
that.
Yeah, I
You
shouldn't.
like
Yeah,
that,
I'm
boy?
rethinking saying that because I
Hey, Strider.
Yeah.
When you go to open up your mouth again,
come on.
your mouth is missing.
Oh,
Shit.
Lord.
Kind of think Multiverse of Madness. After Wanda goes, what
I'm
mouth?
thinking Matrix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
the
mouth.
Matrix.
His mouth is just missing. Should I demonstrate another party trick?
No, we do
I'll
not.
give you my last secret.
He gives you your mouth back, Strider.
Is that necessary, sir?
I just think it's very amusing to screw with you mortals. Anyway, the Book of Strahd's Secrets. You wish to know where it is.
Where it can be found and how we get to it. With instructions, please.
With instructions.
Think of this like a Lego set.
Huh. Once again, it looks like you were in luck. You will find the Tome of Strahd within the walls of the Lucky.
So 2 of the artifacts are in the town.
It would
Good to
seem
know.
that way, yes.
And I'm pretty sure walls is literal here. That's my guess.
Walls. Wow.
Like the wall titans.
I can answer any other questions you wish, if you have more secrets to share.
I think we've shared enough about each other.
There's something else though we could ask.
As I said, you can ask me anything about Barovia's history, Strahd, or Maybe I'm just getting bored of this game. It is up to you if we keep playing.
Well, what do you think, guys? Anything else we need to know?
There's probably a dozen things we need to know.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask him about the history of, because isn't the mystery of Irina and Strahd's connection, isn't that still a mystery at this point? Or do we already know that?
She,
We pretty much know it.
in multiple different reincarnations, he keeps trying to make her love him, and he keeps losing her.
Do we know? I'm trying to remember it. Do we know the full story of how Strahd came to be and came to create this whole thing? Do we know his entire history here?
I think we've.
Dark pact with evil gods and superpowers, and
There's a lot more to it than that, but I'm gonna say Vecna can kind of read your mind as you're thinking about it. And he goes, you can find that in the Toem.
Fair enough. Oh,
I'm gonna take a piss. Just keep doing it.
Metagaming. I don't know. Can we ask to see where a really strong item is? A really
besides
valuable.
artifacts.
Probably gonna give us the location, like tell us the swords again.
It's
funny you
mentioned that.
Oh,
You're supposed to be in the bathroom.
He
he's got
did.
wireless headphones.
That's the problem with a tiny house.
Yeah. Because could we ask him where a really valuable weapon or really strong artifact could be?
Beyond the 3 that we've already asked for.
Yeah, something.
Because Drax is right. He will just tell us what he's already told us. If you're not careful how you phrase it.
Yeah, if we ask them aside from the 3 things that we've asked you about, already, where is a really good sword or bow or something? Would ask him or some kind of potion. I know there's just so much.
I knew you would want to ask something of that nature. I have knowledge of a particular weapon that could benefit a man like you, Strider.
When an
Have
evil
you-
god says benefit, you might want to ask for some specifics.
Have you
What?
heard? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna say. Have you ever heard of the sword of Akira?
Have you ever heard of the sword of Akira?
I would probably say no.
Okay.
Sounds cool.
No. Can I do a motorcycle slide with one leg? I had to. I'm sorry, I had to. Well, that sounds like it's worth a secret, but continue.
It was created by a god of death, Norol, and encased in stone at the base of a mountain in this very land. There is a legend about that sword. Legend has it that when a warrior touches the hilt of the sword, Akira challenges that warrior to fierce combat. If the warrior wins, the sword is theirs. But if Akira wins, Akira claims their soul. Akira has never lost.
Shit.
Sorry, I'm writing this down. Give me just a second. Can a soul be claimed multiple times? Just asking for a friend.
You would
Because the
not be able-
Demogorgon already has yours.
Nah, but say that'll be a loophole I could use. Nate's just laughing at me like, no, you can't.
No,
It's
you
like,
would
oh,
you would still be the Demogorgon's bitch, just trapped in a sword.
That's fun. But
Was that
Well-
what you were hoping for?
It certainly helps, yes.
It is a powerful weapon indeed. But I sense you have something else you wish to share.
Well,
I believe you've been having certain meetings with a certain somebody.
Meetings.
Oh, y'all don't know this. This will be good.
I could have saved them.
What do you mean
Could
by
have
that?
saved two.
The graves of our friends left at the farmhouse. I could have saved them had I sacrificed my soul. Had I sacrificed my soul, Strahd offered me great power on behalf of the Demogorgon. But I refused, thinking
Is
that
God connected to the Demogorgon?
he did not say. But he did, right? You didn't say. He didn't say.
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so. He did not say.
Then
But he offered me.
Why would you trust such a being?
He offered me great power, and I refused.
Then
That's
you
all.
did the right thing. Would you want to
I
become
don't-
like Lara? So twisted?
I'm afraid you are wrong. Strahd did not lie when he said he would give you great power. In
Great
fact,
power comes great responsibility.
and in this land, the only true power is Strahd's, but I assure you, he could have saved your friends if he had only said yes.
And what else would have been sacrificed to it?
Everyone
already
gives-
damned
Anyone who gives into that evil is not worth being part of the party. Or I will not stand with anyone.
Let me ask
maybe
you
I
this.
could have subverted it. Maybe I could have changed something. Maybe I could have used that evil power for something a little less evil.
Let me ask you
Or
this.
maybe I just would have ended up having to kill you instead of Strahd.
That too.
This game has been fun. I guess these next couple of things are free. Just for being good sports. Let me ask you this, Azamar. Was your shield sister always evil?
I don't care.
Sassafras.
Such a shame. I will tell you this. It is only a matter of time before you befall the same fate she did. In your time of need, when great power is presented to you and you have no other option, you will cry out to the...
Die. To become what she is.
I know the truth. I am the first god that has spoken to you in some time, am I? Face it, child. Your gods abandoned you long ago. The only thing that awaits you is your ever-quickening, blackening heart.
You may
What
be a
does he mean
god,
by
but you do not know or control me.
I don't need to control you. Your fate was sealed the moment you entered these lands. Every single one of you will give up a piece of yourself before Strahd's time is done. Mark my words. Whether it's your soul goes to the Demogorgon, young friend, whether or not you embrace your darker nature that lurks inside you, Azamar, whether you just die again and come back, my resurrected friend, and he points at you, Roland, or you finally give in to the dark powers of your Spider Queen. All of you will have to become something more if you are to win this fight. That's why I say, Strahd did not lie when he said he could have given you the power to save your friends.
I can't speak for Bismarck, but I'm pretty sure Pact would have rather died than see Strider take power from Strahd.
I agree.
And unfortunately, your friend is currently screaming in the black abyss as we speak.
Not everyone who dies in Barovia gets reincarnated.
We don't know how
Yes.
soon though.
But for how long? Until that process is complete. Until they are reincarnated, they are in limbo, screaming to come back to the world of the living, being tortured for days, months, possibly eternities. I assure you, your friend is not gone. He seeks a way back. But he is suffering greatly. So, here's the question. When he eventually returns, will he be the same?
Unfortunately.
That deserves a point of inspiration.
If you have more knowledge to share, I can give you the reasoning as to why I am here today. I assure you, I am not here just to poke and prod. As amusing as it has been, there is a reason I am here.
I can do one more. Can anyone do anything?
No.
I mean, unless somebody wants to give me a hint, do I have any secrets? I don't think I do.
No, not really. Not that I've thought of anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm just kind of grandpa here along for the ride.
Are we there yet? Don't make me turn this wagon around. Anyway, I sense you have something else to tell, Blood Hunter.
You tell me, perhaps, what is your... I will offer this one last secret. That's all I've got.
Ask your question plainly.
Describe in detail what you meant when you said there is a reason I am here in Barovia.
You see, the people of these lands think the Morning Lord is their god. Little do they know, the Morning Lord is a farce. He does not exist.
Oh shit.
The gods of the outside world, their presence very much exists here, including mine.
Thought you were a god.
I am. But
Tell me, you have a god, or was that just worded weirdly?
no, he is a god.
Okay, I'd say he is a god. Anyway, yeah.
You're basically saying that gods from outside of Barovia have powers here, and the Morning Lord's just a fake thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The reason you have not heard your gods, young Azamar, is simply because of the veil that the dark powers have set up. They cannot fully influence anything in these lands, but
Only
gods like myself, we are free to do as we please.
Well, I guess I feel even less bad about burning the shit out of that evil fucking priest to the Dawn Lord.
As for why I'm here, Strahd does not yet know. But his time as Dreadlord is coming to an end.
He wants someone else to take his place so he can go live off happily with Titania or whatever.
You see, that is the juicy part. The person who will take his place is among you as we speak.
I'm sorry. I don't think Dreadlords should get to go off afterwards and then have happily ever after with their fucking lady.
Whoever said Strahd would have his happily ever after. I assure you, not only will you suffer before the end, but Strahd himself shall suffer before his end.
Ooh.
And when the time comes, a Dreadlord will take his place. The cycle of Barovia will begin again, with or without him. But
Every throne's got to have an ass in it.
Well, she's not wrong.
I offer you all this information because even though my powers are dark, even though my ambitions rival that of my angelic brothers and sisters, we all have a mutual goal when it comes to this land. And that is seeing it freed from that pretender's hands. We do not have the proper influence that we would normally have here. And that is why Strahd must die.
So we kill Strahd and the old gods get more strength and ability to manifest here.
You kill Strahd and our influence will spread through this land. People will worship us just like people in the outside world worship us. Whether it's for good or evil, it does not matter.
To you.
I see why Strahd fears you all. There is something about your party that is different from all the others that have opposed him. I sense that one of you shall deal the killing blow in the end.
Dibs.
Strahd is formidable. And I hope when the time comes, you all are prepared. You think the battle with his right hand was hard. I assure you, if she was too much for you to handle, what makes you think you stand a chance against Strahd at this moment?
We don't stand a chance against Strahd in this very moment. That's why we're on our quest. We are aware of that. We saw his power. We saw his lack of care for life and the living. We seek the artifacts so that we can kill him.
Knowledge that you gave us, it might not help us win, but at least give us a fighting chance.
He gave nothing. He traded for it. We traded for it.
Well, semantics.
Well, you might have no problem giving praise to the Dark Lords. I will not.
Oh, well,
All
the
right,
way we
ladies,
procured it from
settle
him.
down.
Well, we procured it from him at still great cost, but
Yeah.
knowledge is useful knowledge nonetheless.
Well, I have given you all the knowledge I can provide. This has been entertaining, and I hope you all learned something about each other this night.
Except for fucking Roland, who doesn't even know anything about himself, so we don't know nothing about him either.
Knowledge is power, and I assure you, as you continue your journey, you will come to know many things that not many mortals should know. it can be overwhelming for the soul and the mind. And he stands up. I bid you all farewell and good luck. And he turns and he starts wobbling towards the tree line. And as you watch him, his form just dissipates.
Fucking dark gods.
Well, I liked him.
Well, he gave us that last bit of
Yeah,
information.
we
Free.
a bunch of secrets about ourselves.
It's about
And
this
we
time
actually
Sister
have a lot in common. Secrets against your party get people killed, so I don't hold it against any of you. I knew you were all,
Dude, for all we know,
damaged.
you're the darkest, most fucked up one of all of us. You don't even know.
And let's
well,
find out.
and that could be a good thing.
I want to say let's go for 20 more minutes.
Yeah.
There's something
I'm sorry.
I know. There's something I really, really want to do that I really want to get into this session.
I mean, if you guys want to go on without me, you can't. I have to go lie down with my heating pad. I'm just in too much pain right now.
Okay. You want to watch it live?
I'll watch it, but
I promise. I
Eat
promise you. Okay. I promise you. You're gonna want to hear and see this. All right. I'm gonna say Cicero kind of walks out from behind the bush, and he's like wiping his ass. Still, he's like, "Is he gone? Is he gone?"
I would
He's
like
gone,
to. I
right?
would like to. He is. I would have liked to have talked to him for longer, but beggars can't be choosers.
Vecna. He like shivers.
Take it you know him.
Everyone knows who Vecna is. At least people who have sense of the outside world.
Surprised you have sense at all.
He clearly has a vendetta against. I don't know how much you heard, but he has a vendetta against Strahd quite a bit. So, has he ever?
I haven't left quite,
by.
and I figured it out. We kill Strahd, and Cicero becomes the dead god lord.
Yes.
It is me.
Sorry.
Unlimited power.
Has Vecna
Yeah.
ever made an appearance?
The
at the
Dark
party?
Lord said someone in our party. Cicero is officially a part of our party. I'm just
That's
saying.
true.
It's true. Yep.
There's also the horse.
All right.
Cicero, one last question: has Vecna ever made an appearance at the court of Strahd?
There have been many people that have appeared before Strahd, but I don't think any gods have ever showed up.
Interesting.
If they did, Strahd himself would cower in fear. Vecna did not lie when he said if he wanted to, he could probably crush Strahd.
Then why doesn't he?
He's a
He
neutral,
wants to.
He's a neutral evil god of evil knowledge. Strahd is evil. Why would he do that?
Just seems to me that if Vecna wanted something to happen, which he clearly does, he wants Strahd gone. Just seems to me,
gods
why
are
doesn't he just go up and do it himself? Why does he need us?
From my understanding, I guess gods are not supposed to fear. They're not supposed to interfere in the affairs of mortals.
Fair enough.
Then what good are they?
Ah,
Well,
asking the tough question.
if a god tells you you're destined to destroy Strahd, I guess that's something to smile
I
about.
don't need a god to tell me that.
Fuck your gods.
Well then,
I suggest we make camp. And we get some rest.
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
So we're sleeping next to a murderer and a servant of the Demogorgon. I'm asleep good tonight, fellas.
All right. So you guys go to sleep.
Yep.
Sounds like it.
Just for the sake of time, we're gonna do another little time jumper.
Time skip.
I'm gonna say the night passes relatively quiet. You guys are able to get your supplies, get back on the wagon, and you start making your way towards Valaki again. And I'm gonna say you guys probably woke up like early in the morning, so well, this ain't early, but I want to say it's probably like maybe 9 o'clock in the morning. You know, it's day as far as day in Barovia can go. But you guys travel for quite a few hours until eventually, and you don't have to roll perception for this, coming up into view, you notice that there are some giant gates coming up on the road, and the woods the wilderness kind of clears out into a giant clearing that seems to span out for a couple miles, and you see what looks like it looks like a city with giant stone walls surrounding it.
Cool.
But as you get closer, there's like guard towers, right next to the door. You see an armored man with a spear kind of walking back and forth in front of the door, and he notices you guys as you approach. And the dirt road below you slowly gives way to, dried up cobblestones once again. And eventually you guys do hit the gate. And the guard stops you guys. And he goes, "Halt! City's closed with werewolves about. Official business only."
Oh shit.
Werewolves.
If things weren't bad enough, now we got wolves. Wolves!
In Barovia, werewolf don't chase you, you chase werewolf.
In Barovia,
werewolf.
in Barovia, you don't ride horse ride you.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute, wait.
It is very lonely in Barovia.
No, God!
Horse buys me many drinks before that happened.
Never heard of a horse rolling for sex, you know what I mean? Oh, God. All right, but yeah, he says that, and he's got his hand out, and kind of like every other Barovian you've come across, this guy is a little more on the pale side, but he's wearing like a metal helmet. It kind of think the Jay Garrick like helmets. It's like a World War II helmet. It's like a bowl that comes out into a flat. Yeah. Official business only.
Well, we officially do not want to become 3 more, 4 more, 5 more werewolf, however many there are here. Well, we officially don't want to become at least 5 more for you to deal with, so maybe you should let us in.
Unfortunately, I cannot. Unless you have business with the Burgermeister here, I'm afraid you must turn around.
Oh, but we do.
What if we could do something about your werewolf problem?
Oh.
The werewolf problem. First of all, who are you people?
We're no friends of Strahd, that's for sure.
We're definitely not afraid of fucking werewolves either.
When you say Strahd, he kind of cringes. He's like, "You speak the devil's name."
Look around you. Does it look like he's gonna leave you? Does it look like he's in? Does it look like there's a single inch of this land he doesn't have dominion over?
Well, Valaki is safe from what I know. You said you can take care of our werewolf problem?
I would think so.
You want to find our Burgermeister. She will tell you all she knows about our current problem.
She.
See,
All right.
gender swap.
Wow, she's single.
Actually, sorry, he. Sorry. Why did I say?
God damn it!
My brain just. Sorry.
Well, then by all means, let us in. Werewolves ain't gonna kill themselves.
Hold on a second.
Way to get our hopes up.
All right. He's like, he looks up to his friend that's like up on one of the guard towers, and he's like, "Open the gate." And if you look up at him, there's like a wheel that he starts turning, and you watch as the gates just they just start to swing open.
Oh.
Please, no funny business, especially with our festival coming up.
Festival?
Wouldn't dream of it. What festival?
He just kind of sneers at you.
We're not from around here. What festival are you referring to?
The festival to keep that damn devil away. We use the power of happiness and cheer to keep him away from our town.
That's the stupidest thing I ever
So-
heard. And I stare at him dead in the face, not blinking when I say it.
I assure you, it works. Enjoy your stay. And
Yeah,
he turns and he turns his back.
I didn't like that guy.
By the way, that is something in the book.
Oh shit.
Nice. So Christmas time.
I don't know. Could be.
Perfect.
I mean, I could turn it into Christmas time. Anyway,
That'd be kind
guys-
of cool.
you guys make your way in.
Let's
Turn
go.
Santa Claus into like some big, D&D elder god.
Santa Claus is
Open
Strahd.
sleigh, spam.
Santa Claus is just Strahd. Oh, fuck. That's scary. Oh, Strahd comes down your chimney to give you presents. Like, the fuck?
Oh lord.
Oh, look, a box of scorpions, and they're mad. Great, thanks.
A box of spiders. Here you go.
No! Or scorpions either. No, thank you.
Pack Thickley's head.
I'll put on my car.
Irina, I got you something. It's just Ismark's head in a box.
Oh,
That's fucked up, son.
it's just a skull. Like, you don't know, you know him. Look closer.
No funny business morning, he says, and turns it's a and says it's a comedy festival. All right. So you guys make your way in?
Yes.
All right. I don't have an image for Velaki. I'll have to get that for the next episode. But as you guys walk in, it is, don't think the village of Barovia. This place is a lot more well structured than Barovia. It looks a little cleanlier, but I mean, once again, this is Barovia, so it still looks pretty depressing as far as Barovia goes. If you go in, the road below you is completely made of stone. There are sidewalks off to the side of it, for pedestrians. The houses are made of stones and wood. But eventually, you go in and you make your way into what looks like an open courtyard. And the first thing you see are a bunch of people working on what looks like a stage, like a concert stage.
Oh.
And if you look around a little more, you might see a guy. He's boom, boom. He's hammering a poster into one of the houses, and I forget the name of the term for the festival in the book, but I'll just call it the Cheer Festival for now. It says Festival of Cheer, 3 days from now. But as far as people goes, if you look around, there are people just kind of walking around, minding their own business. You might see kids walking around or maybe playing in the streets. You might see a woman walk by with like a basket full of fruit. If you look around, there's a guy at a blacksmith shop. His back is turned to you, and he's it looks like he's grinding a sword on a grindstone.
It's funny. I watched Muppet Christmas Carol today while I was decorating my tree, and that's all I'm thinking of when you're describing this. All the Muppets running around, grinding on the sword and hammering stuff into the wall.
What do you guys do?
Guess we look around.
Well, it seems nicer than where we came.
Might I recommend we stop by the weapon shop?
Burgermeister?
Cicero could go for a new blade, since I don't have one.
Oh, could you now, killer?
Oh shit.
Fair enough. I mean, it's carriage driver.
I think I might have a pocket knife tucked in my shoe. You want that, big guy?
That might be a,
No.
that might be a sword to him.
No. You need a butter knife. You need a nail clipper. That'll do it.
You make fun of me, but I heard Valaki steel is very durable, very strong. That man sitting at the grindstone, he might know something.
I think you might have a point there, you little creep. Let's go check it out.
One of us gets cut. You clean it up.
All right. You guys walk over there with the carriage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll walk over to the guy hammering the poster into the wall or to the door.
I mean, the guy hammering the poster into the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're close, right?
Yeah. Are you going to him? Who's going to the blacksmith? The one that's got his back turned.
I'll let them go to the blacksmith.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go check out the blacksmith. I like that idea.
Strider, we'll deal with you first. What are you doing with this man?
Excuse me, I beg your pardon. We're brand new to this city. Never encountered this before. What is this festival?
You're travelers. Huh. I'm surprised the guards let you in.
We're here to deal with the werewolf problem. Labor from out of town.
Werewolves. Oh. Yeah, the Burgermeister's not very happy. There's been reports of werewolves attacks in the nearby vicinity just outside the town. But, I mean, there hasn't been any attacks here.
Not going.
Well, that's what we're here to deal with, after all.
If you wish to see the Burgermeister, his house is down that way. It's a big mansion. You can't miss it. You'll know it as soon as you see it.
Oh, perfect, thank you. What is this place? What is this what are you setting up for? This looks interesting.
We have a yearly festival to spread cheer and joy through our town. It keeps the devil of Ravenloft away.
Oh. Interesting. Is it why do you only celebrate it here? Is it celebrated in other towns?
It just celebrated here. But nothing bad has happened in Valaki for some time, at least from what we can tell, so it must have some effect, right?
Well, now you fucked up for letting us in.
Oh no! Oh, we're gonna bring death on these people, aren't we? Damn it!
We're gonna cancel Christmas.
All right, Strider. We're gonna cut from you back to the rest of the party. Iron, Drax, I would say Tiny too, but she's muted. You guys approach him?
Yep.
The blacksmith, right?
When you do, make a perception check.
Oh.
All right.
14.
Oh, hold on a second. You said 14?
Yep.
18.
18? All right. So you guys approach him, and like I said, this guy's got his back turned to you, and he is grinding a sword on a grindstone. And as you approach him, he's got his back turned to you. You notice his hair is brown. He's very muscular built. Do you guys call out to him?
Hey there, sir. How you doing?
The guy starts to turn around, and you notice the face of Pack Thickley.
What?
Whoa! Hello, everyone. Oh, my name is Nikolai. Welcome to my shop. How can I help you?
And we cut to black.
I knew you couldn't stay away. Now you're a dumb you're a Russian blacksmith. Hello, I am
we fucking
Nikolai.
got you, bitches! We fucking got you! You really thought he was leaving this campaign? Are you fucking kidding me?
That was so weird.
Goodness.
Yeah, I thought that was really weird that you would do that. Wow.
Oh my god, damn!
Guess
Nate,
what?
you led us on. You led us on.
Got it.
Vecna was not lying when he said someone in your party may be on their way to being a dreadlord.
Oh
Oh my gosh!
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the season premiere, the season 2 premiere of Curse of Strahd. Pack Thickley's story will continue. It is not done yet.
Oh,
It is not done. We still have chapter or 2 to tell.
And in fact, if you want to know what happened to Pack Thickley and why he's here, there will be a special shadow episode that me and this man will do by ourselves one-on-one that will explain the aftermath of his supposed death.
oh.
And that will be on the channel within a couple of days, my friends.
That is.
Let's just say
crazy.
there are some things that's been happening while you guys were chilling on the farm for 5 days.
Oh shit!
You know what's hilarious is that when you said someone among you will would take his place, I was like, wait, didn't we already have a pact do that? Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah,
I guess it's not
I thought
happening.
you and my guess was Strider, you and Nate have been doing some shadow sessions behind everybody's back.
That would have been fun.
You
But nope.
fuckers, you fuckers really thought that this man was gonna quit this campaign. I felt so bad because here's Tiny texting me, going, "Man, I really miss Darnell. I can't really believe he's gone." And you're doing it too, Strider. It's like, damn, like I really can't believe he's out of here. And then, of course, here's the fucked up thing. Iron knew.
Yep.
Oh,
you
you son of a
fucking-
bitch!
He fucking
I called him out almost immediately.
He
Come on.
texted both of us like, dude, really, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, he texted us. And he's like, all right, cut the shit. What the fuck is going on?
So yeah, me and Nate were kind of like talking on in a backstage StreamYard. I'm like, invite him in. Let's just invite him in. He already knows.
Wow.
So so here's the thing. Originally, he was not supposed to make a reappearance until episode 12. But he texted me earlier today and told me to call him. I'm like, all right, dude, what's up? And he's like, what if I showed up at the end of this and you just cut to black right there? I'm like, that's the greatest idea ever. Let's fucking do it.
What a great idea. Well done.
Yeah. Like I said, this episode was going to be a little slow, but I wanted to do the role-play encounter with Vecna, and when he sprung that on me earlier today, I was like, dude, that's why I need to get to Velaki, because the look on everybody's face when he re-enters, oh, dude, it's going to be sick. So, here's the question. He looks like Pack Thickley, but is he?
Smells like Pat.
Do not sound like Pack Thickley. Who is this thickly man? I'm a thick man, but I'm not thickly. I'm small. I'm small where it counts.
Put him waist down.
I'm small in the dong. I'm
not
Irish
about
now.
the
What the
vote.
fuck? I can't keep an accent long. I'm Irish now.
So, scale 1 to 10. How was that surprise?
Oh, I was shocked.
Oh, shut
You
up.
were shocked. We're not that shocked.
Oh my gosh.
You're the only one to see through it, man.
That was
What'd you
fucking
think?
great.
Wow.
That was fucking great.
Donna seemed to like it.
Well, I'm glad Donna likes it. At least
That was
somebody liked
amazing.
it.
I wanted to drag this out like 3 or 4 episodes, but Nate was like, that may be a little too long.
Well,
Like,
here's
come back and forth. Like,
well, here's my thing, because you've been such an integral part of this party, and you've kind of been the glue that's kind of kept everybody together. My biggest fear as to why I didn't want to wait that many sessions is because
Yeah.
I was really scared that eventually people would want to start leaving.
Oh no.
Well, it's because normally that's what happens. When one person leaves, shortly after that, everybody else starts leaving, and I did not want that to happen at all.
Oh, you can't get rid of us.
That's a common D&D thing.
It's
Really?
a very common D&D thing. Whether it's just, lack of interest or people just losing interest, I didn't want that to happen. So I was like, let's wait about maybe a session or a session and a half, and we'll get you back in. But like I said, his story is not done. There's a reason why episode 10 ended the way it did. So, and if you recall, when we ended that episode, he mysteriously appeared at Ravenloft. So what happened at Ravenloft?
Oh,
You will find out when that Shadow episode goes live.
Nice.
Darnell, should
Yes.
we do it live and not
I
recorded
don't-
now?
I don't know. It depends on what night you want to do it.
I already know what I'm going to call it. The
Don't say
fate,
it. Or say it.
the fate of Packed Thickly.
Ooh. I don't know, man. It depends on when you want to do it.
If I may, actually, this-
Thickly.
so I know, like, that if we follow the schedule 2 weeks, the next session would be on the 21st. So I am driving home to Oklahoma on the 21st, so I won't be able to join. If you did I mean, we can talk about this later. If you did it on the 21st, that Shadow episode, that could, because also it's during Christmas.
Well, what I was going to do was I was going to say, Darnell, I know we don't normally do D&D sessions back to back. Do you want to do it next weekend since we wouldn't normally play next weekend?
We could, yeah. As of right now, tentatively, yes. Tentatively, yeah. Let's pencil it in, not ink pen it in.
I just had a thought. Maybe we should make Shadow episodes a main staple.
That'd be fun.
Maybe.
Like,
I do
we
have to
could-
go though. I got to get back to MSK show.
Okay. Yeah, thanks,
All right.
dude. I needed to
Bye,
have you here
guys.
for that.
Bye guys.
Dude.
Y'all have a good
See you,
time,
bud.
guys.
Oh, that was
fucking
fantastic.
awesome. That was awesome.
Alrighty. So Pack Thickly has returned. Somewhat. All right. Strider, what do you got coming up?
Well, weekly Rogues Gallery on Friday nights, and then here whenever we're here. So I am going to be on the road Saturday the 21st and Saturday the 28th. But I will be back. I'm not going anywhere else after that, so I'll be here whenever we're going. It'll be fun. I'm enjoying this.
All right. Awesome. Like I said, and I think I struggled a little bit during this episode as far as trying to get you guys to role play a little bit, because this was a very role play heavy session. But yeah, I want you guys to embrace playing your characters. If you feel like seriously, the thing about D&D is think of it like an open world video game. If you wanted to fuck off into the woods and like just kill rabbits for like an hour, you could. So if you feel like your character would speak up or they would be doing something, like come up with something or say something, I want to encourage everybody to play their character to the fullest. That way it doesn't feel like the pace slows down or there's like periods of time where, it feels like nothing is happening,
Thanks for
Yeah,
not
it's
beating
easier
my
for
ass.
me when I have all my shit working and like I'm on camera.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of weird just being, the
Yeah.
ominous voice in the background.
Who is James Earl Jones? And I'm just kidding.
Right.
But I highly encourage everybody to do that. Keon, what do you got coming up, bud?
I got a bowling tournament coming up. I may not make a video on it. I haven't done any posting in a while. I need to get on it. But that's pretty much it. It's got a little bowling tournament coming up.
Okay.
Cool.
And of course, Iron, what do you got coming up, bud?
Well, we missed the last couple weeks of Rogues Gallery due to some, this is the kind of time of year when, if you're getting offered overtime at work, you don't really have an option to
Amen
turn
to
it
that.
down.
Yeah.
So, kind of a rough time, but, we'll be back. I don't foresee anything happening next week, so we should be back on schedule by then. am still working out the grassy knoll with Mr. Burger. Going to be a conspiracy based show. Really
Okay.
looking forward to that. We're taking our time because there's a lot of research involved, and Mr. Burger's doing all of it. So if we're
right,
gonna wait
sweet.
till January, that's fine. It's
Okay.
better to have it be really well produced when it comes out than not. So
Yeah.
Aside from that, I'm never invited on MSK's show anymore, so you won't see me there. But
I have to beg for an invite to get on there. So, and
I
after
love coming on here as often as we do it. And I just kind of pop up here and there every now and then, but that's all I got locked down. So
Well,
usual
dude.
stuff, guys. Give me a follow on X, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to everybody here, and yeah.
Well, dude, I'm glad you're a main staple of this ongoing campaign. Feels good to have you here, man. The thing I like about this game is I just like the fact that this is something that I can do with my friends and we can just have a good fucking time. And I know it kind of varies sometimes in terms of quality, but when everybody's in the zone and when shit is hitting the fan and everybody's just embracing the chaos, it's fucking awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
As for me, of course, I got more D&D work to do. I actually need to do a lot of research on Vallaki because, believe it or not, this will probably be the central hub for season 2. There's a lot of stuff that goes down in Vallaki. So even though that guy Hammer in the poster just told you it's relatively peaceful, I assure you there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than what that fucker knows.
What happens if Block stays in Block?
And once me and Darnell get that Shadow episode done, that's only going to add to the chaos because there's some shit that's going to happen during that will also affect, the course of the campaign. Let's just say y'all will have some unlikely allies in the fight with Strahd to come.
All right.
But that is pretty much it. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And if you like what you saw here, please drop a like, leave a comment, and if you are new, subscribe. And as always, we will see you guys on the next episode of Curse of Strahd. Peace out, everybody. Goodbye.